I should probably...
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, I should probably plug in.
Plug in, bud.
When in doubt, don't pull out.
Mm-hmm.
Keep her in.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There it is.
Episode
188 of Host Accountable. We got a full board.
Wait,
Full board.
Where'd Andy go?
I hit him.
Oh.
There he is.
Oh. Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry, I ruined the surprise.
Max, what up? Max, what up?
Shaky shake.
Let's go.
Thank you for tuning in.
I saw Decker last week at the gym.
Ah.
Fucking
Yo.
Yeah. 2 yo.
Goofy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them. Challenge their listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is Hold Us Accountable.
Episode 188. Ow!
Feeling
Great. Feeling.
This is Hold Us
Yeah.
Accountable. This is Hold Us Accountable.
Woo! It's been a while since I've heard this intro,
shit.
boys.
Max, we got the boys.
All the fellas. Oh, let me just fix these.
Ah.
papers here.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Holes Accountable episode 188. We got a full barn.
Full fucking barn. We got Andy up on the screen.
Hell yeah, we
Yeah.
Right here. We got Seamo in
Seamo.
stew.
Yes, sir,
Meh, meh,
boys.
meh.
Good to be back.
Good to have you back, man.
Last time Seamo was in stew was episode 182. Sorry about it.
Sorry
about it.
Sorry about
Oh,
it.
that wasn't sorry about it.
That was the eating ass episode.
Yeah, that was.
My
Ooh,
sister called me about that.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what you did last night? I was like, yeah, I remember.
There it
About
is.
eating ass. I was like, just telling the truth.
Speaking the truth to the masses.
Yeah. What do you got? What do you got on that docket?
What do we got on here? Hold Us Accountable. You know what it is. You know what we do. Just a couple of goofy dudes. Yeah, I mean we're live on Twitch every Thursday.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the people watching on Twitch. Thank you very much. You can also find the video on YouTube and Spotify, and the audio podcast on all the podcast platforms. Subscribe, like, comment, rate, and review wherever you can. Wow. Helps the
Shout out.
the things. Give
Oh, yeah.
give us a
Shout out HUA.
Shout out HUA. We got Andy. Andy, how's it going in Grand Rapids?
Well, despite what you've been saying to me for the past hour, it's going great.
Pacers in
Things
six.
are well.
Pacers in 6. Go Rudy. What didn't you like?
Everything you just said. Everything you stand for. I don't like it.
Also, this guy doesn't like
Yep.
Remember the Titans. Hates
Ugh.
segregation.
No.
Hate
Nope.
Well, yeah,
no.
all of us hate segregation.
Oh, wait,
What,
wait.
you like
Love that
segregation?
movie.
You son of a bitch.
Integration.
Integration. He hates integration.
Jesus.
Like some white boys.
Oh man.
Pro
Well,
integration.
if you want to, we good?
Yeah, I just.
Oh, okay. Sorry, plugged in and plugged out. All right.
Tell me when to
check
plug
out check out some of our old shows. Like I was saying, episode 182 was the last time Seamo was in the stew. That was a fucking good time.
That was a good time.
It's funny. We were hyped. We hadn't seen Shame in like 3 months, and
Yeah.
just showed up. It was fucking awesome.
Just like tonight, baby.
Yup. Surprise, surprise.
And check out the last time Andy was in the stew was episode 185.
Hell yeah.
Carl said fuck Blake about 185 times, I think, that episode. Him and Blake eventually called into the show and they got into it.
Oh, yeah?
It was a fucking that was that was
Tell you what, it's not settled.
It's not settled. Things are not okay.
That was a very funny episode. A lot of fun. So check out episode 185 and episode 182. Go back, watch some old episodes, tune the world out, and hang out with HUA. Let's see. One last thing here before we get into the meat and potatoes of the show. It's not a brag, just a disclaimer. The show is a little long, but we have we've got show breakdowns in the corner right
That's
below.
Sophie's, baby.
Right below Andy will be the show breakdowns and timestamps, as well as in the show descriptions. So yeah, we it's kind of like 4 podcasts in one.
Yep.
And it's not a
Pick your
break.
poison.
Just a disclaimer.
Yeah.
Sports, beer.
Overachievers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fuck. We couldn't pick just one avenue to go
We
down.
talk about a lot of shit for free. So
Yeah. And I think after episode 200, I think someone is actually going to hold us accountable because I don't think we've.
I was about to say, what's
Cool,
your
Grandpa.
challenges,
Yeah.
boys?
Who's that?
No, I'm just saying. I think once we hit that, I thought maybe it was after episode 100.
Yeah,
we
right.
would get someone to hold us accountable, but
Yeah.
still can't hold ourselves accountable. We're working on it.
But-
Working on it.
We've always had fun.
But we've always had fun,
You got that
and
right.
we've always tried a new beer every single week.
Every
The
single
best!
week.
And this week is no different. We like to save the best for first here on Hold Us Accountable.
yes, we do.
Andy, we're not going to be able to hear you for a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, episode 188. Beer of the Week! Ladies and gentlemen,
It's been a minute.
Yeah, what
Since I heard this song.
crack me open some of that motherfucking shit.
Some
what
say
time
it's
it
the
is.
best part of the
Max
show.
Seamus, Johnson, Andy, yo, call
beer.
us. What up,
Slightly
man?
clean
Let's drink some motherfucking beers, boys.
We're thirsty.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's start with a little drinkability. Would you drink it until you feeling silly, G? On a scale, yo, from 1 to 10, what's the probability you wanna drink it again? Is it good? Is it cold? How's it feel in your belly? Is it light, just right, or a little too heavy? And now it's time to see how it slugs. So it's chug, motherfucker, chug. Yeah, and are you really a fan of the color and the looks of the can in your hand? Is it plain? Is it groovy? Is it awfully sleek? Cheers, motherfucker, it's the beer of the week. It's a 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 HUA fucking beer of the week.
HUA, hold us accountable.
We in the stew,
It's a carnival, and before the rides, we drink Busch Light. Hit the pen, cause you must be this high.
Yo.
Oh, beer so smooth. Grab me another, got me in the groove. Chug a lug, we a bunch of freaks. Them some good looking cans.
It's a
beer of the week. Yeah. It's a beer of the week. Goddamn. It's a beer of the week. You drinking beer, motherfucker. It's a beer of the week. It's a HUA fucking beer of the week.
Budweiser, Bud Light, don't forget the Busch Light, long neck on ice. Damn, those cans are looking nice. Time to put these beers up to the test and figure out which one's gonna taste the best. Cause we got pale ale, blonde tail, gonna weigh 'em on the scale. Blue moon, Oscar blue, who's who? You can choose which one's gonna be the best for me. Score an extra point if it's in a couple clickities.
It's a motherfucking
Beer of the week.
Yeah.
It's a beer of the week.
It's a beer of the week. It's an HUA fucking beer of the week.
Now hand me a beer, let me suck a little bit just to see how it feels. 1 can, 2 can, red can, blue. Maybe chug another if I'm in the mood. I drink 'em all day just to drink 'em all night. You can hold me accountable to drink Busch Light. Now listen in, listen up, let me tell you something. So chug, motherfucker, get the party jumping.
Hey!
It's a beer of the week.
Andy, yo, motherfucker.
It's a beer of the week. It's a beer of the week. It's a HUA fucking beer of the week.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Ow, man.
Crack me open some of that.
Let me drink some beers up in here. Time to chug some beers.
Fellas. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, everybody.
Woo! There you go.
Hell yeah. Well, fellas.
Oh, Andy.
Oh, there he is.
There we go.
Oh.
Andy?
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
We
yeah.
got
Oh,
you.
yeah.
We got you, bro.
Hell yeah.
Well, fellas, I was in Chicago last weekend, and I thought I was getting myself a nice Chicago brewed beer
Oof.
from our friends over at Trader Joe. Shout out. Thanks for the sponsor, Trader Joe's.
Shout out.
And
Shout out.
turns out this is just a Trader Joe's beer.
Hey. Shout out
What is-
Trader Joe.
What is Trader Joe's?
It's like
It's like a market.
Trader Joe's?
It's a grocery store.
Never been to a Trader
It's a little
Joe's.
hippie grocery store.
Yeah, I think the closest one is in Milwaukee.
It's almost like an upscale, nice Aldi.
Yeah, they
That's
got
what it
like they got
feels
some like
like.
exclusive shit there, you know, like
Yeah.
some
What do you
Trader
mean, like-
Joe's specific stuff.
Hell yeah.
Right.
You know?
All right.
And it's all pretty good. But yeah, I thought I was
Fucking
getting
decent.
I just grabbed this quick. It looked interesting. It looked light.
Sorry.
Wasn't an heavy IPA, so I was like, let me grab this. And as I was doing a little research, I realized, oh, this is just a Trader Joe's brand beer.
Classic.
So let me read you.
Hey, we've never had it on the show.
Definitely have never done this before. Now, they don't brew it specifically based on what they say here, but Josephsbrau Summer Brew is brewed for us, Trader Joe's, by a respected West Coast craft brewer who marries modern-day technology with old-world recipes. In this particular case, they're using top fermenting ale yeast that is fermented at colder lager-style temperatures. This creates an ale-lager hybrid in the Kolsch style. Ingredients include German ale yeast, quality 2-row malted barley, and Hallertauer and Tettnang hops. With a golden straw hue and a creamy head. Shout out, Tom. This beer presents a lighter hop profile that's delicious and refreshing. Summer Brew is ready to pair with all the foods that go along with the warmer months. Enjoy while grilling burgers and brats, or savor some poured in a chilled glass and paired with a crisp, lemony arugula basil salad and sauteed in Argentinian red shrimp. I've never even, I didn't know. I didn't know shrimp
wide, arugula wide.
Sounds like you go to shrimp beer.
What is arugula?
It's like a type of
It's like
green.
a lettuce kind of. Arugula.
It's just a plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a green. It's more of like a purple.
Yeah.
It like rhubarb?
Not so. No, it's
it's
like
like
leafy.
it's like a
leafy
lettuce.
green.
You remember my parents? I'm sorry, it's super random. Remember my parents had that wild rhubarb always grew on the side of their house?
Yeah, I tried smoking it once. Got me high as shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It was weed.
Turns out.
Remember smoking pretzels at my parents' house?
Yeah, got me high as shit.
All right.
Formerly available in glass bottles, Josephsbrau Summer Brew is now available. Oh, this is just about cans, and cans protect beer from damaging light exposure.
Well, we like to rate every time we try a new beer. We try new beer every week. We like to rate this off our favorite scale, and that is
the honcho.
Big old
Big Four beer scale. I almost forgot to open it up.
Max, you bought this beer. You rate it first, my friend.
Yes. Well, Seamo is pulling that up. The Big O Big Four or Pancho Honcho Big O Big Four beer scale comprises of drinkability of the beer,
probability you would drink it again,
chugability of said beer,
and the attractability. How's that can look? Did it fucking suck in when you were looking at it? Did it suck in like Tom sucks guys in?
Those are some good-looking cans.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Hey, baby, could you shake those cans for me?
Hey, shake them cans. You got a fat ass.
Fat ass.
Man, that can's got a fat ass.
Big cans.
Yeah, big cans.
What are those, 16 ounces?
What are those, fucking double D?
I'd like to crack open those cans.
Woo! All right, Max, you start.
All right. Let me hold up here.
Yeah, I like.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yeah, don't worry, take your time. I like this. It is a nice mixture of a hoppy
ass and tits.
Yeah, it's the perfect combination of ass and tits.
Don't like it.
Ass and tits.
One is not too big and one is not too small. It's perfect right down the middle. It's got a nice hoppy flavor, but it's also light. You don't feel like you're drinking a real heavy IPA. You don't feel like you're drinking a too light of a beer, but you feel like you could drink a good amount of these. It's got good flavor. I feel like I'm drinking like a manly beer at the same time.
It's not too hoppy. It's not too like tasty, fruity.
Right.
It's good.
So drinkability, I'm gonna give this a. Let me take one more sip. 8-point Jair Alexander.
Oh, wide.
Ooh.
Wow. All right.
8.2 tree.
Shame Holio.
All right, I need to collect my thoughts. I was
You got a lot
just
going
messing
on
around
over
with
there.
it.
Yeah.
Clog your thoughts.
Oh, some brewskis.
Yeah, Shane was playing around with my face on screen.
I was, yeah. We're good now, though.
So good looking, we don't know where to put you.
Josephsbrau Summer Brew.
Summer Brew
Makes me feel fine. Going down the stomach in my mind.
Ooh. Tasty beer. It does taste German. Josephsbrau.
Splackens the peach.
Tastes like some German beer.
Yeah.
Tastes pretty good though. I'll give it a 796er.
Whoa, the old
Yeah.
Mike Vick Nile Diggs. I don't know who wore 96.
Nile Diggs was
You're crazy,
59.
man.
Who wore 96, Andy?
Oh, Andy. I don't
Who was
I'm
96,
looking
that's
at
a
these
tough
fucking.
Well, one of the new guys.
He's
Kobe
fucking
Wooden.
researching like he does every
Kobe
time we ask the number of a player. He just fucking Googles it. Yeah.
Who was
I
that?
know ball.
Who was the
I know
guy?
ball.
Who was that guy we drafted out of Purdue at the D lineman a while ago? It wasn't Mike
What's
Neal.
Mike.
Was it Mike Neal?
Mike
The fuck? Yeah, Mike Neal or something.
Neal. Nile Diggs.
No, Nile Diggs was 59. I don't know. We
Wait,
have the
what-
book,
what
but
number?
the
What number?
cameras on it.
Yeah.
96. I can't remember. I think Mike.
Pretty sure Kobe Wooden.
Well, yeah. Currently,
96.
Colby.
Whoa,
Wooden,
I have never heard of that.
third round.
That's a
pick
good
out of-
poll, Andy.
Well, let me see. Mike Neal. Okay, I think I'm. Aha! I was right. Check that out. Check
Oh,
Mike
that out.
Neal.
Did that-
Sean
oh, I said
Jones.
Nile Diggs.
Yeah, you said Nile Diggs.
What do you wear?
Colby
59.
Wooden.
Colby Wooden. Yep.
Yeah.
That was Andy's good pull there. Oh, look at this. We got it
Yep.
up on the screen right
Yeah,
there.
can you believe that?
ChatGPT. Sup?
Sup, dude?
Hey, do you guys watch? All right, never mind. We'll save this. Save it.
Yeah, save it for sports.
Dude, sports. I think we're just gonna do sports talk. We got a lot of sports talk after this.
Yeah, well, we won't talk flag football long because
Why?
it's gay as fuck. No, I'm just kidding. I was really,
Max, that's what you
I
balled
know,
at.
that was the only sport I was ever good at was flag
You
football.
were very good at flag football.
All right, Carl, what do you get this for
Man,
your
all-time flag puller, man.
Yeah.
drinkability?
Got him.
Drinkability.
How do you think I got so good at pulling flags? I was busy pulling
No, he was
my
quick.
dick.
Max was fast.
You see?
You see?
You see?
You see?
I winked my thing. You see?
You see?
Probability.
Drinkability.
Probability.
No,
Drinkability.
drinkability.
Oh, we haven't done mine yet.
No. You keep
I'll
passing
do
the ball.
Mike Vick Bubba Franks 7.88.
Bubba!
But mama said that I drink a beer too fast. She said, "Slow down,
Sure,
Bubba."
sure.
Yeah,
She said, "You better slow down when you drinking that beer, Bubba."
Damn straight.
Yes, sir.
I said, "Mama, I ain't no pussy."
I said, Mama. I said, Mama.
We made Busch Light, Bud Light, Miller Light,
Right.
Coors Light.
Cool. Andy, what do you give your
We
Coors
drink all the
Light?
beer in the world.
Hey, quick, sorry about it. I think Coors Light's probably the worst light beer
Yep,
out
hate
there.
it.
Yep, sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
Miller
Not
Lite.
hating on the fact that you're
Also,
drinking it, Andy. It's
Miller
just you
Lite.
drinking
I
it
think
brought
Miller
it.
Lite sucks more than Coors Light.
So do I.
Andy,
Not
Miller
me.
Lite sucks more.
I think so too.
It tastes like armpit sweat.
I would vehemently.
It tastes
disagree
like
with
Mark
that, but-
Murphy's armpit sweat.
Hey,
That's what Miller Lite
don't
tastes
talk
like.
about a legend like that.
Yeah, I say what. a
You know
legend.
what? You know what Coors Light tastes like? It tastes like Brett Favre's ball sweat. I'd rather. What would you rather
Yeah,
drink?
but
Mark
guess
Murphy's
what?
armpit sweat.
The mountains are blue.
There's Vicodin in Brett Favre's sweat.
So
That's
Ooh.
well, yeah. That's why it has that weird, nasty.
sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
How
not
great,
good.
Andy? Did you watch the? All right, never mind. Fuck,
Yeah,
sorry,
we'll get
God
to it.
damn
We'll
it.
get to it.
We'll get to
We're
it.
gonna get to
Come
it.
on,
We're
talk
gonna
to my
get
buds.
We are. We're just talking beer
Probability.
right
What, Max?
now. Probability. I drink this again. Oh wait, Andy, what do you Coors Light? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I got this really cool new IPA. It's called the Coors Light. It has this cool thing where, like, if it's cold, the mountains are blue.
Whoa.
Oh man,
it's
so cool. Oh, it's like alien technology's in my beer.
It's crazy, man. It's wild, man.
I like blue
things.
You know, it's funny.
Drinkability. I'm gonna have to say a 9.32.
Whoa.
Wow.
Man, I'd give it probably
When-
like a 3.11.
When Eli was on, and you were making your like smart ass comments towards him. When we left, he called me. He's like, "Hey, I don't think Max likes me."
Wait,
And I'm
what,
like,
what smart ass comments was I making about Eli?
You were just being you, just making comments. And he's like, I don't think Max likes me.
Oh.
And I was like, why? He's like, he's just talking shit the whole time. I'm like, yeah, no, that means he likes you. He's talking shit.
I'm having a good time.
Stop being a pussy.
That means we're-
He's like, how do you guys run a show where you said that you wish Kobe would be dead? And I'm like, that's all Max, dude. That's his opinion.
that was a sorry about it. That was a hot
It's
take.
I said it's an open invitation for anything you feel.
Yeah. That was a sorry about it hot take.
That was a sorry about it. I'll take.
And if you want to hear more sorry about it hot takes, join our Patreon.
Yeah.
$1 a month gets you all the sorry about it hot takes you can take. You can
Shit,
handle.
that's why I never joined. I don't have $1. I'm a part of it. All right, what else we got?
All right, probability we drink it again.
Yes, sir.
shit.
Yes, sir.
I like this. I would definitely. It is a good summer beer, I think, because you get enough. Like we were saying, you get enough of like that hoppy feel where you feel like it'll hold up. Like a Busch Light kind of gets flat. You move it around a little bit. You're mowing the lawn or something. Like get a little flat on you. Tough to drink.
I feel like this would get flat.
Probably would, but it would. I think the flavor would hold up a little better than like a light beer.
I like warm beer. That's all I gotta say. No,
like-
but I'm not a big fan of warm IPAs.
Yeah, no.
He likes warm beer, but hates warm IPA beers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's get that
I
straight.
like warm beer. I
Let's get
like
that
cold
straight.
beer. I like lukewarm beer. I like cold beer.
I hate warm beer. I think
No, yeah,
every
I'm not a
beer
big-
I want to drink, I would love it to be ice cold.
Ice.
But you're limiting yourself to all the beers that aren't ice cold. You know what I mean? You know?
Busch Light.
Guys over here spitting facts right now.
What are the ones that I don't drink cold?
Yeah. I don't know many beers that I'd
I'm sweating next
Dude,
to
it's,
these
it's,
lights.
so,
dude.
it's boiling in here. It's boiling.
Open up a window.
Hey, that's showbiz. They don't call them the bright lights for nothing.
Right. Ooh. Oh, that's
All right,
nice.
Max, what's
That's
your
nice.
Probability I drink this again. 9-point Bart Star.
9-point Birdie Star.
9.15.
Yeah, thanks for telling me. I didn't know what that was. I was gonna take a guess.
What did you? What was the
9.34.
9.03. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I
I don't know how you guys remember all these fucking numbers and shit.
just get
Pretty sure
drunk
that's
and
right. I
watch
could
Super
be
Bowl
wrong.
1 over and over again.
Oh my god.
Anyway, I'm done. I'm over like fucking malty hoppy beers.
Well, it's either malty or hoppy. There's
it can be both.
sure, but then it's just a light beer.
These
Which is no
IPA.
problem.
Oh yeah.
Because this
Start
isn't an
drinking some
IPA.
sours or
I
some
understand it's not an
seltzers.
IPA.
This is Kolsch style.
That's cold. Yeah. Put it on a hot
Kolsch.
dog.
Put-
All right, I'll give it a fucking
Put it on a hot dog.
6.24.
It wasn't your turn, bud.
All right, fucking
I'm
James.
just kidding.
Why didn't
Yeah.
anybody stop me?
Well, you were rolling. You were saying hot dog.
All right, Seamus, probability. What do you want, bud? Yeah,
Oh,
hot dog.
Give me a hot dog.
Ain't a brat.
It ain't no brat. It's
This
hot.
would be really good with a brat, though.
Oh, that's what they were saying on the website.
At the brew house.
At the fucking
It would be a good
Josephsbrau.
brat boiler.
Other than like a Kolsch
Look at Andy.
and
Andy,
a dog, you know?
Andy's just watching something.
Who are you looking at?
I'm watching you guys.
That's badass.
That is badass.
Hey,
Some
How do we
badass-
look?
That's some meta
How
shit
do we
right
look?
there.
What does it look like? What does it look?
what do we look at?
Uh,
Can you
pretty
see my
freaking cool,
wiener?
man.
Hell yeah.
You see my wiener?
No.
No, we don't have it on 10 times.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah, I can't look.
Can you put super zoom on?
I could, but then we'd be looking at the dust.
Hey,
and your wiener.
hey, you saw my wiener. All right.
All right.
Well, stop moaning when you do it.
They sound like Tom.
Ooh, that was not too bad. I'd probably do this again. It's pretty good. I enjoy it with a nice
Chicken
brat. So I'll give it a 7. 7.
Oh, a lot of
Triple sevs.
fucking go to the casino with this beer, huh?
Yeah. Out at the table, you know what I mean? Andy, what's the probability you're gonna drink those mountains again? Hey, you unplugged me.
Oh.
You bastard. Hold on, Andy.
Hold on, Andy. We can't hear
Andy,
you at all.
shut up!
Not even a little bit.
Sorry, I thought I was...
No, you're good.
Get out of here.
Andy, what did you think
Here,
of it?
this one's
I
yours.
was about to
Carl.
say, keep a hold of
No,
yours.
no.
There's 2 of them.
Yours is over here, bud. No, you're
Yeah.
good. I'm just letting you know.
Wait,
yours
this
is
one's mine?
This one's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's mine.
there you go.
Andy, you got anything?
All right, say that again, Andy. Carl didn't want to hear you.
Fuck off.
He did it on
Classic,
purpose, I think.
Only cares about himself and Tyrese Halliburton.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Wait till he
Rudy.
fucking whoops
Yeah,
the Knicks.
if I have one, I'm
Just
having
like
another
Rudy
for sure.
beat the shit out.
Not a question.
Yep.
So run it back with a 932.
932, backy to backy, wacky to backy.
A couple more notes on this beer we're drinking. It's a 4.8 ABV, 25 IBUs. Fermented using ale yeast. I think I already said that. It's brewed in San Jose, California.
San is gay.
Brewed and canned by the Josephsbrau Brewing Company, San Jose, California. All right, on to chugability. Andy, we're going to play our chugability song, so we won't be able to hear you. We got
Okay.
Roger Miller
Stay
coming
tuned,
up.
Andy.
Roger Miller, thank you so much for letting us use
Open
your
yourself up.
song.
Once again,
Yeah, every week you let us use your song, and we really appreciate it. YouTube apparently does not appreciate it, but we
Heck 'em.
do. Yeah, fuck them. We don't need to make money on this anyway, because we're poor. Cheers, fellas.
Andy.
Cheers, brother.
Chug a look, make you want holler, hidey ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know?
chug a look. Grape wine in a mason jar.
Not a great chugging beer.
No.
Brought to school.
By a friend of mine.
After class.
You live in this other food. They got what's left.
Help myself.
You.
First time for everything.
My ears still ring.
Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. All right, not bad.
Not bad. Luckily, I was almost done with it when we had to chug it. You know?
I need
Dude.
to fucking chase it with some apples.
So watching,
Give me one of those. Oh, wait.
I got it for you.
Thanks, bud.
my favorite thing
I
about
like that fruit to be in there.
Carl was up at the cabin last week for the whole week.
Yep.
And one of the days he was sending us Snapchat updates. And the greatest thing about the Snapchat updates was the beer spill on his shirt just kept getting bigger. So it first started out with like one drop, and then it was like bigger of a drop, and then eventually it was just the whole.
Jackie Flash. Are you calling him?
Uh-oh.
Jack?
You're not plugged in right now.
Jack?
Yo, wait, Jackie C. Did we call you?
Just wanted to call and say I love you and I hope you have a good night.
Yep.
Yeah, we're on HUA. I meant to call you because I thought, hey, Jackie's probably out. I want to tell him I love him. He's the best guy ever. Andy's a douche. And I wanted to just tell you I love you. Hey, tell the old lady I say hi.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, buddy. See you later. Bye.
Check out who.
That was funny.
Fucking
I don't know
did
how
not
that.
mean to do that.
Yeah, that was funny.
You were just trying to get out of me telling this story. About you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Completely interrupted.
Yeah. No. But yeah, by the end of it, the whole front of his shirt was just a big just beer spill. It was awesome.
You know what was the best part about being up north? Is that I could drink and spill and do anything. Nobody yelled at me.
Of course.
Nobody yelled at me.
That's the place.
As soon as somebody came up north, they're like, hey, you spilled something. Yeah, fuck this.
Yeah.
I could just fucking,
I'm gonna go stay at the camper.
I'm not gonna lie to you
Yeah.
guys. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you guys for, feel this on my feet. I feel like I'm spilling. For a little bit, I went down to the creek, and I did the old butt naked tan. So nobody's up here? All right.
Hell yeah.
Stripped down, sat in the creek butt naked. for about 5 hours.
Burnt
Jeez.
my little
Classic
willy,
naked
couldn't jerk
beer
off for
spill
a
cow.
week.
Yeah, I jerked off with aloe vera for the next 5 days.
Jesus. You got to work it in.
It was awesome.
Oh, man. All right, what do attractability? Oh, chugability.
Chugability,
Excuse me,
yeah, I
I'm
still got a
jumping-
Raider.
Jumping the gun. Pretty classic can, nothing crazy. Great colors, green and gold.
Simple, but it kind of seems like a shitty beer when you look at the can.
It's giving me German vibes.
Definitely German.
all-
It's got the
it's all
canoe,
Brewhouse vibes.
canoe with a fishing pole.
Sure.
Nobody's in the canoe, which has me worried. What happened to the guy in the canoe?
There's a fish. There's a fish.
There's 2 canoe paddles,
No,
a
I
fishing
think
pole.
that's a whale. I think that looks like an orca.
Looks like a trout.
Yeah, it looks like a trout.
Yeah, it looks like all the fish dragged them out
orca.
of the boat.
Yeah. So 2 canoe paddles, a fishing pole, but no guy.
No guy.
A little worried for Guy.
What happened to Joseph?
What happened?
Guy's dead.
He's brewing beer at the bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
Can, though, does have the ABV, does have the IBUs. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Product of the USA. 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 USA.
USA.
Again, I like the colors. Green and gold.
I hate this can. I think this is terrible. I honestly do.
What are you,
I think-
a Vikings fan?
No, I'm not, but I think this is a dumb can. I think everything...
To each their own.
Hey, Summer Brew up. I think everything above the Summer Brew sucks. Everything Summer Brew down, it's like sweet.
Okay.
It's like that's a sweet design.
But it's almost
and then all of
like-
a sudden it turns into like German looking, which is I don't care.
There's Joseph's Brew House, and there's a cloud in the sun.
Yeah, it's almost like the JB with the
Like, keep
it's
it-
like the sun.
A little bit of
shining
wind
down.
in there?
Yeah. But yeah. Hey, you don't like it? That's,
It look
that's
no, but
not-
like how it's such a different like feel from here to here. From here it looks like what was that Australian beer?
Foster's.
Foster's. It looks like Foster's and then
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
I'm
just-
tracking.
I think
don't-
Foster's a cool can though.
I like
Never had it,
I
but
stole
I heard
Foster's.
it's gross.
Only beer. Remember when I stole that when we were by? Oh, I don't know if you were there.
I don't remember.
It's like 8th grade.
Oh, we're still on chugability. What are we talking?
Yeah.
about? What are we talking about the can?
I
for?
don't
know.
This is on me.
I thought we did chugability.
No.
Yeah,
we-
you guys are being crazy right now.
yeah.
No.
Andy, why don't you speak up?
Yeah, we can hear you now, Andy. All right, chugability. I jumped the gun.
Wait, did we chug?
We did.
Yes, we chugged.
This was my bad. It's my bad. No, it's on me. Hey, it's on me.
My bad.
I jumped the gun. Chugability wasn't great. I'm gonna say 6.58.
Yeah, it's a fair score. I didn't think it too well. I didn't think it was too bad because I was almost done with my beer, so I'm gonna go a little bit higher. I'll do a 6.97.
Oh, the old fucking.
Oh.
We're 9-7.
Johnny Jolly.
John. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big lean guy.
Yes.
He loved lean.
He drank it. He
Lean.
sold it. He
Drank it, sold it, played good.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Won us a Super Bowl.
Chugability for
Shout
me.
out to
Drink
Lean.
lean, make me play good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold us accountable. Endorses Lean.
Oh yeah, yes.
100% endorses Lean.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You guys ever had lean?
No.
Oh,
Nope.
of course I haven't.
It'll make you play a couple more fucking nons.
Hey, could you grab me an apple out of that?
Yeah, and also rate the chugability on this big boy. Big boy.
Hey, big boy.
Hey, big boy.
Rate the chugability on this big boy.
Hey, big boy, bing bong.
Bing bang, bing bang.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
5.2.
5
Fuck
point.
this beer.
5.2 for the little guy.
I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry.
Bing bong. Oh, isn't that from the Dave
Bing
Matthews
bang.
concert?
Bing bang.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Dave, did you call him little guy?
Yeah. Big boy and little guy.
That's what
Stop
Blake
laughing
called
at
him.
me, Andy. I'm bing bang. Bing bang.
No. All right, attractability. Let's get
Little
through this.
guy, big
Let's get through
spill.
this. Yes. Max,
Oh, yeah,
attractability of
attractability.
this.
So,
is it turning you on?
I do kind of like this can. You know, it's got the ABV. It's got the IBUs on there.
Yeah.
You like the can?
It's
It's
got
uneventful.
the colors, green and gold. Like the colors. I am worried about the guy in the canoe. What happened to the guy in the canoe? There's 2 canoe paddles, 1 fishing pole,
Yeah,
no guy.
what happened?
What
It
happened to
looks
the guy?
like a Minocqua Narrows can. Like
Yeah, I like it.
it's so bland.
It sounds
I like
badass.
Sometimes bland is good. I don't think it's that bland either. Personally, I'm not. You can.
It looks like a club soda.
What?
What's that
like
fucking?
a
What's that
Canadian
brand called?
dry?
Canadian Dry.
Hey, great,
Don't it? I do
great
love
ale.
Canadian
Great
Dry.
ginger ale.
It's a good ale.
That's a good ale.
Yeah, sorry for talking shit. Didn't mean to talk shit, but yeah.
No, hey. Attractability of the can, I am going to say 7.89.
Ooh.
It is lacking a little bit. It's trying a little too hard in some areas and not hard enough in others. But it's got info on the can. It's got everything you need. Good colors. I like the colors.
Does have everything we do look at.
Yep.
And it also bold too on the back.
Bolded on the
Didn't
back.
see that. That is a good call.
Josephsbrau, not a bad
Bah.
name.
No, it's not bad. I do hate the look of the can.
Sure,
I
that's
hate
fine.
everything here up.
Right.
It's like,
I feel that.
Why are you trying to make it look like fucking whatever that sparkly soda is?
Canada.
Canadian Dry. Like, just make it look cool.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Canada Dry will eventually someday be USA Dry.
Whoa.
Oh.
51st State Dry.
yeah, right.
First date.
Yeah, I mean, it lost a little bit of its luster to me, but I still kind of like the can. I'll give it a 7.12.
Right.
Not bad.
Ka? Let's hear the shitty score of yours.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's not terrible. I just like it, like this up doesn't match the rest. Am I right? Like, it doesn't all match.
I don't know.
Anybody?
Yeah,
Personally,
to each their own.
Yeah, I think it kind of does, but I
Give me
get
a
what you're saying.
4.34.
Wow.
4.34.
Hater in the house.
Yeah,
Carl.
hater.
Wow.
This
I think this is poor. They
haterade.
This
before the
was
episode.
awesome. If this continued up, it'd be great. But then they went from Summer Brew to fucking
Shit's to
Nazi
you.
Germany.
Jesus Christ.
Josephsbrau.
I don't know how you get there. There's no ovens or anything on there. I don't
No.
know how you get to that, but
Jesus Christ. Let's fucking tally up this beer. Let's get out of this
yeah, let's see
fucking
what
beer.
we got here.
All right.
I
all
had
right.
nothing to do with the Germans. I just thought
Yeah.
it was just a
Nothing
weird
to do.
can.
You were like,
Nothing to do.
Max,
it just
Max
reminds
had-
me of them.
Yeah, right.
You were like, it just.
Just reminds me of it.
All right, 7.91 for Max, 7.54 for me, 6.39 for Ka. 7.28 overall, not bad. Pretty average beer.
Shabby. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty average beer.
Slightly above.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Andy, we lost you again.
There he is.
Oh.
Andy, come back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh, Hutch is back in the chat.
Hey,
Oh, there's
Soccer Hutch.
What up?
What's up,
Do
buddy?
we want to talk sports?
Yeah, real quick. I've got a quick. Won't take long. This is a quick story here. Where is it? Okay. So last week we had a little story about the Coors Brewing Company
Yeah.
and how the
Very did.
we had a story about the
Yes,
Coors
sir.
Company.
You see?
And this week we got one about the Heineken Brewing Company.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
So, Freddie Heineken was the grandson of a beer mogul. So his grandfather started the Heineken Brewing Company. Though the family had lost control of the brewery around the time Heineken joined the company in 1940, he eventually acquired a majority share in the company and was appointed chairman of the board in 1971. On November 9th, 1983, Heineken and his driver, A.B. Doderer, were kidnapped at Heineken's headquarters. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
According to the New York Times, Heineken was abducted just after hosting a luncheon given for policemen who foiled an attempt to extort millions from his brewery. The duo were kidnapped by a group who'd been planning the kidnapping for quite some time. Cor van Hout, William Hollieder, Jan Bollard, Franz Macher,
Franz.
and Martin Ehrkamps. They
If they killed
demand.
Freddie Heineken, I'm gonna be upset, man.
Well, you just wait and see.
Ah,
They demanded 35 million Dutch guilders, roughly 15.8 million euros, which is like $1 billion
Dutch
US
guilders.
dollars. Heineken and Doder were kept chained in an underground cell before police finally rescued them.
Goddamn.
That's the story of how the grandson of the founder of Heineken beer was abducted.
Wow. What a crazy story.
Yep.
Nearly
Just thought
as
I'd
crazy
share
as
that
last
with you guys.
week. We had to set the facts straight about Hitler and Adolf Coors or whatever it was, you know.
Oh yeah, last week, Seamo, we had or 2 weeks ago, we had a story about how Adolf Coors, the grandson of the Coors brewery,
Yeah.
who Carl heard the name Adolf and just immediately assumed Hitler, was abducted.
Yeah.
It's his cousin.
It took us a good like half an hour to straighten that out.
Hitler took over Germany, and his buddy Brian took over fucking some part of Colorado. Started Coors, Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah, but just a little.
Hey, and then they started a bar, and it's called Jews and Brews. Yeah. It's crazy.
Jews and Brews, we all get along
Jews and
now.
Brews, yeah.
Yep.
Just a little beer true crime to wrap up beer of the week.
Yeah.
Finesse.
Yeah. See,
You ever been to
know,
Jews and Brews?
Nope.
They got a hot fire.
I was gonna say it gets a little steamy in there.
Jesus.
You also should
It's an
probably wear
sauna.
they supply you with a gas mask that hooks up to a straw that you can
Oh.
drink your beer.
Yeah.
through, so
Yeah.
everything's cool.
Very cool.
Shamo, our resident Jew over here.
Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
The bar's called Fran Kank or Anne Frank. I don't know. I can't remember.
It's all right. It was all fake anyway.
It was all fake.
It
Yeah.
was, never happened.
Yeah. She never lived. I heard that. You guys ever heard that conspiracy?
What?
Not Anne Frank.
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller. How she blind, deaf, and dumb, and being able to not be dumb and deaf and blind.
What was her
You
story,
figured out how
you
to
know?
make it this long?
It's true, but I never convinced
I
people
do
that
know
it was real.
that deaf, dumb, blind kid sure played a mean pinball, though.
The mean pinball?
You never heard that song?
Yes, I know, Andy. I've been, you were saying it. I'm trying to figure it out. Sing it,
Sing it.
Well, it goes,
please.
that
on.
deaf, dumb, blind kid sure plays the mean pinball.
Oh,
Yep.
Wow. Those are the lyrics? I never.
And
Yeah.
it plays a mean pinball.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah. Wow.
I
I
had no idea Anne Frank played. Or Helen Keller played pinball.
Pinball wizard.
And Frank played the invisible drums.
pretty good at them. Some might say. Jesus.
We don't know anything about anything.
That's
No.
what
Absolutely not.
my dad. I was talking to my dad, and he's like, I was like, yeah, we were gonna link up with this other podcast. They're bigger than us, like out in New York. And he's like, why didn't it work out? And I was like, I don't know. Maybe they listen to something with us.
They listened to 5 minutes of one of our
And
episodes.
my dad went, what? You guys going? Yeah,
something like that.
I was like, yeah, but
Basically,
they've really got to listen deep into our archives.
not that deep.
Not that deep.
I don't think we're ever gonna get. Yeah, not that deep at all.
No.
That's what Uncle Sam was like. What's your last episode about? I'm like, I'm drinking beers and pussy. I don't know. I hate to say it.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
I got a call from my sister, and she was like, "Hey, do you ever plan to get like a good job?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Have you ever heard of what you said on the podcast?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I listened to the episode tonight, and holy shit, you're talking about girls eating your butt and."
I don't know how a job would find out that.
That's what I was saying. I was like, you're the only person who's ever listened this far.
I'm
into
sure
our
they could
podcast.
find it if they wanted
If they
to.
really
Makes me a little
really
nervous
wanted to.
sometimes.
It has made me a little nervous, but at the same time, it's like, oh, what are they gonna fucking fire me from pouring concrete? Sorry, but this guy does meth.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay. All right, so now that we've talked bullshit about history because we don't know anything about history. Shout out to Helen Keller. We love you. We think you're an amazing, inspirational person, and we mean nothing about the jokes that we say.
I mean everything. You're blind and deaf. So
Also, Helen
everything
Keller,
you've ever done is fake.
hell of an inspirational person as well. All right, that was beer of the week.
Nope. Yeah.
Sure was.
Nope.
I don't believe in Helen Keller.
I don't believe in Helen Keller.
I don't. Can't see and can't talk.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Couldn't hear.
Maybe
Was
she
she-
was just blacked out drunk for her whole life. A lot of people figured out how to
That
live that
I would
way.
believe
A
in
lot of
Helen
people
Keller.
have figured out how to live that way.
So here's a hot take.
Uh-oh.
Helen Keller was just blacked out.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
And if you want to hear more hot takes on Sorry About It, check out our Patreon. Hold us accountable. Sorry About It.
Sorry about it.
We talking
just
sports?
Just $1 a month. You can hear all the great Sorry About It takes you want.
Hashtag sorry about it.
Hashtag
Sorry about
sorry
it.
about it. Patreon, help us fill our beer fridge. Just $1 a month.
Hashtag hanging with my fellers, talking about the Helen Kellers. You know what I mean?
The Helen Kellers. That'd be a funny name for a band. The Helen
Helen
Kellers.
Kellers. Yeah.
Every song.
And they just suck.
Every song is just.
Just mashing on the guitar. On the drums, the guitar is just way off beat.
She wasn't even really deaf. I don't even believe it. I believe in Seamo and I believe in Helen Keller.
Jesus.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it. All right, let's talk sports. Let's talk something we know even less about than
Yeah,
Helen Keller.
right.
Let's talk sports.
Yeah.
All right. Do you need me to do something?
I mean, if you want to play the sports
Can I have
intro
a
song,
Well, you plug
Where'd
in.
you
You're
put it?
plugged in.
Sorry about it. You gotta.
Oh.
standing
On
on
my
it.
foot.
Gotta keep.
Plug me out. Plug in.
Plug me in. Plug me in.
Tyrese Halliburton coming after you, bitch.
Jesus, Carl, what the fuck are you doing?
How did you get it so tangled up already?
Here you go, bud. Here you go, bud.
Just one chord.
He doesn't believe in Helen Keller because he is Helen Keller.
She didn't live that long ago. She's right
Yeah.
here, motherfucker.
I've never seen her before.
Surprise, bitch. I'm the best at hide and go seek. All right, what am I playing? Sports thing, huh?
Sports intro.
Andy, you ready?
We can't hear him.
All right, shut up. I'm gonna find it. I don't have it. So we're just gonna do this.
Whatever you think.
This is all we got.
Oh, that's fine. That'll work. Take
Hey,
us out
Andy.
of.
Andy,
Beer of
can you
the
hear
Week.
it? Yeah, I'll get him.
I like beer because it is good.
Helen Keller can't see shit.
If there was a
That was episode 188, Beer of the Week. And a bit of sorry about it for you.
Now there's nothing left to say.
Andy's in Grand Rapids.
We are dumb! We are dumb! We are dumb! Very dumb!
Helen, can't see. All right,
All right.
Max, what do you want to start with?
Oh, well, fellas.
Brewers suck.
Well, let's talk. That's a great place to start. Andy, Brewers are incredibly average.
Yep.
Jackson
Sure
Churio, the young phenom, is struggling. Any thoughts on the Brewers right now?
Well, nothing's really changed since the last time we did this. Still, I think after tonight there'll be a game under 500. But Yelly's got 2 bombs tonight, so people are talking. They're saying the crew is back. That's
People
huge.
are talking.
Starting
Talking
pitching
about-
still is doing pretty damn well. They just have not been able to score runs. Nobody's hitting.
No.
You know what? But hopefully the whole team is just on a cold streak right now, and like maybe come playoff time and come summertime, they'll all just be heaters. They'll all be on heaters.
Yeah. Are we flipping the
And,
script right now out of our
might be.
usual season, where we start out hot and end like shit.
Right.
That'd be pretty cool if we start out like shit and just get hot as fuck.
That
I
would
kind
be.
of like that. I feel like we're always like, all right, we're gonna make the postseason. Everybody's getting hot.
Make it to the postseason and then just suck ass.
Yeah, I want to make it to
And
the
then shit
postseason without
themselves,
any
yeah.
hope.
That'd be pretty sick.
Well, the Pirates do have runners on the corners.
Pirates are very far behind us. Aren't
Yeah,
they
but
13 and 34 or something?
Sure, but it's 5-3 right now.
Are we playing
Rain
the Pirates?
delay.
Oh, it's rain delayed.
Ooh.
So and I haven't followed the Brewers at all. Where are we sitting? Like,
We're
what's the? I mean,
we're
how far are we into it?
second to last in the NL.
Wow.
Pirates are underneath us, and then
No.
right? What do we know?
Are they really second to last in the NL?
Yeah, we're second to last in the NL. It's us. It's the Pirates, us, and then everybody else.
Let's check that out. Carl
In
is
just the division or
Correct.
the whole NL?
NL Central.
NL Central.
Yeah, NL Central, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You said the NL.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But they're like a game behind the Reds for third or whatever.
Right.
Andy, they're gonna fucking make the playoffs. They're gonna lose in the first round.
Well,
No,
Yeah.
we're changing it up this year.
Giannis is leaving. He's gonna go to the fucking Lakers. We're fucked. The only people we have is the Packers and the Timber Rattlers.
and the
T-Rats?
Green, and the Green Bay Blizzard.
T-Rats.
And the Green Bay Rockers.
And the Rockers.
Mm-hmm.
We're fucked. I see. This is such a hard place. Being a Wisconsin sports fan is such a hard place to be because it's like all our teams make the fucking postseason and then lose. It's a hopeful season every year. Which I'd rather take a hopeful season than a losing season. But it's like the Brewers are always going to make the postseason, lose in the first round, and then the Packers right now. I don't know what to think about the Packers. Wait till Max comes back, but like, what indeed.
So the Brewers, I mean, yeah, so we're not doing great. We're second to last in the Central. A game behind the Reds for third. I mean, are we that far behind our other opponents, or is it still pretty close? We're just sitting at the bottom.
Like the Cubs are on a heater, I fear. Because fuck Chicago, fuck the Cubs.
Right.
The Cubs are having a very good season right now. The Brewers are like a good 7 games behind the Cubs, 6 or 7 games. But
okay.
like, again, it's so early in the season, anything can happen.
Right,
Like 7
right.
games in the grand scheme of things is nothing.
It's like a weekend.
That's
The Reds
You
are
know.
Reds are
it's
25.
like a week full of games.
right.
Reds are 25
No.
26. The Brewers are 24 and 26. The Pirates are 17 and 33. So yeah, we're fourth in
Again,
the
like
NLC.
the Brewers starting pitching has been pretty damn good. They just haven't been able to score runs. Which is half the battle. But I don't know. Like again, it's early enough in the season where they've only played 40, almost 50 games now. Where still got 70 odd games to go. Like anything could happen, but you never know. Hopefully they get hot and just start playing well. They're not too far back yet where it's going to be impossible to come back and make a playoff spot. Like that's still
Right.
very much in the picture.
Is it gonna be the same fucking thing? Is it us? I mean, Brewers have been making the postseason since Yelich, right? When's the last time we did?
I mean, since that 2018 year. I think there was one year they didn't make it.
So I'm a little.
That might have been the year Yelich.
I'm a little
don't know.
concerned watching the Brewers make the first round of the postseason, usually lose, and then the Bucks now. Giannis is. You think Giannis is gone?
I don't think so.
I don't think he is too. I think I think he wants to be in Milwaukee. But do you think we have a possibility if Giannis stays with Damian? Do we have a possibility to make a run, or is it just? What do you think?
I think with those two, yes, but you gotta do some other shit. Some guys got to go. They got to get younger for sure. They were just exposed way too many times with like how old they were.
We need a guy like Anthony
Maybe.
Edwards.
I mean, yeah, that's not really happened, but yeah.
So how
That'd
do
be
you?
badass.
So how do you get younger when you have no? You can't trade Lillard because he's injured. No one's gonna want Lillard.
Mhm.
And if you want to keep Giannis, how do you get younger? Like your only trade asset really is Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple guys I want back for sure. Would be Giannis, obviously, Dame, but he's going to be injured. AJ Green, Gary Trent Jr. Honestly, like off the top of it, like Kevin Porter Jr., I'd love him back.
KPJ.
But other than that, like whatever they got to do, flip some picks. I don't know, like sign in trades.
I was gonna say because we don't have very many picks either.
Yeah, we don't even have
at least
picks to trade.
early picks.
Yeah.
You
No.
know, in the draft for like the next
I've
few
looked
years.
closer into it. They have
I don't get the draft.
2
I don't know
first round
how-
picks
what the
until
fuck matters.
2031, but they're like they belong to other teams,
Right.
and they're which are probably gonna be farther back in the draft. They're like pick swaps, so they're not their own picks. So it's gonna be the worst of like the two
So
picks.
the
so it's like
NBA
there's like one team finishes 13, the Bucks finish like they'd be pick number 24 or something. The Bucks would get that 24th pick. It's a pick swap, so it's gonna be the worst of the two picks.
How does the NBA draft work? Because I get it. It's a random. The Mavericks got the first overall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, the
they-
NBA draft works like this: whoever the NBA wants to have the first pick,
it's all rigged. It's
they'll
all
give
rigged.
them the first pick. Yeah, that's how it works.
So
Yeah.
they're gonna get fucking whatever the dude from Duke.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, you know what'd be sweet? And this is just it'd be sweet if, and I don't know if it'd be sweet because we'd have to give up Giannis, but if we get the second pick from the Spurs and their 14th or 12th pick, whatever it is, because they have 2 picks in the first round, and we draft Nipple, the guy out of Milwaukee or wherever the fuck he's from, with the second pick, that'd
Yeah.
be fucking sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that'd be cool because having Wisconsin guy on the team, like from just outside of Milwaukee, but that'd be a reach at number 2.
Fuck
Well,
it.
he's going top 10, not a question. He'll probably fall in like the 7 to 8.
That's what I'm saying.
Slot.
Spurs give us
What?
the number 2 pick, the number 14, whatever other 12 pick or whatever it is, 14 or 12, something like that, and Castle. What's his name? Stephen Castle.
Stephon Castle, yeah.
Stephon Castle, and maybe another player or 2, whatever. And I don't give a fuck. Draft Nipple, number 2 overall. Fuck it, we ball. And we got him. Then we got Castle. And then we got whatever picked 14. We draft some guy there. Sorry, loved Giannis, but I just don't know how I don't know how the Bucks can get younger without getting rid of Giannis.
I don't think it's possible.
I don't know what they can do. Like
if we keep
They gotta
Giannis,
do something
it's
with Brook Lopez. Sign and trade Brook Lopez. I don't know.
get him the fuck out of fucking Milwaukee.
Yeah, but who the fuck wants Brook Lopez at this point? I don't think he has.
You don't want a 7-point,
He's
7-footer shooting air balls from the 3-point line.
Yeah, maybe we get a 5th round draft pick for him.
I mean, we could probably get some kid with Down syndrome to take over for Brook Lopez and make as many shots as he does.
They might get hot of the pistol.
Oh my God, I'm wide open.
Out of the fifth.
Yeah, well, can we draft the hot as a pistol guy to take
hot as
Brook
pistol.
Lopez's place, please?
Fuck Brook Lopez. How old is he?
Yeah, about the same age as Helen Keller.
37.
You know what I just found out that made me feel really shitty about myself?
Uh-oh.
Scotty Scheffler, my age.
Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just won the Masters, and I heard it's only 28. I was like,
Not,
guy
not
was
the-
like-
well, he won the Masters last year, but he just recently won like the PGA Championship
dude,
or
he just
whatever
went
it was
like
that they had.
60 under.
Yeah, well, if you spent your entire life golfing, like you'd be good at 28 too.
I know that's what doesn't that disappoint you guys? Where it's like, I could have focused on one thing my whole life, and probably could have done something. Like me as a short guy, what could I have done if I focused on one thing for
Horse jockey.
I could have been a horse jockey. I could have been a horse jockey, or A NASCAR driver.
NASCAR driver. Olympic curler.
Mm.
Yes. The curl.
A sumo wrestler.
Sumo wrestling.
No, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
Um,
Did you guys watch
alligator wrestler.
I do it, but I die. Did you guys watch Tom Cruise on the McAfee show?
Snake wrangler.
I do snake wrangler. We caught one in Florence. Like,
You got a big ass snake?
4 feet. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Big old fat fuck. Yeah. We let her go.
Lawnmower jouster.
Could do that. Oh, be awesome at that.
I'd rather watch that sport in the Olympics.
You could have
than
been a
fucking
jester
flag
at those
football.
medieval fairs they do, man. Could
An
have been elite
archer?
at that.
An archer? Archery?
Yeah.
Archery.
Bowling? Could have been a hell of a bowler if you could honestly, if you just started bowling right now.
You think they did frisbee golf AB or A before Jesus?
No.
AJ
I don't think so.
or BJ before Jesus?
I don't think so. There might have been some type of frisbee, but I don't think.
I
they
mean, I
frisbee
think
golf.
I think when Jesus was
Maybe they
bowling,
just threw stones as far as they could.
when Jesus was bowling, they were just rolling heads down the lane.
Mm-hmm.
right.
I can't cut off anybody's head.
But yeah, no, Scott. I mean, I think. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like when you're like, oh man, that guy's my age and he's already like an elite pro.
it's like I get this,
But like, so much goes into him. Like his dad was probably a golfer and wasn't nearly at the level that Scotty Scheffler ever got to. But his dad just trained him or whatever and put him in lessons and knew people to. And like push
Yeah,
him.
that's part of the matter. Like, think about how many lessons he took as a kid. Like, obviously, he was a college golfer at Texas.
well, it's like
golf high school, golf in college.
for me, it's like it's listening to the McAfee show that makes me hopeful for Scrubs to make it because and I know it's stupid. I know I'm sucked up in the whole McAfee show thing, but he talks about Andy and look at his fucking face. What do you want to say? Just say it.
I was going to agree with you. I'd say, yeah, you are.
Man,
But no, go ahead.
Maybe we're the Rudy of podcasting.
would you guys carry me off?
Dumb white kids that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, cool. I don't want to talk about. I'm good.
No, Carl, say what you're going to say. I'm sorry.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
You're getting wrapped up in the whole McAfee thing. Scrubs.
I thought the McAfee thing was cool. That's why I followed McAfee, because he grew up in Plum, and he was getting recruitments to play D1 soccer. He had no football offers.
But it was D1.
Soccer.
Did any of us get recruited to do D1 anything? I don't think so.
But so his senior year of high school, the coach asked him like, "Hey, you just want to come out kick field goals for us?" So he didn't practice with the team. He didn't do anything. But on Fridays he'd show up, kick field goals.
Sure.
And then he had no offers, and so he borrowed $2,000 from his dad and said, "Hey, I'm gonna go. I know about this underground poker game. You give me $2,000, I could double it, and then I can get enough money to go to this camp and maybe get noticed." So he borrowed $2,000 from his dad, went to an underground poker game, doubled his money, won, and then went to a camp, won the camp, and then a week later, that's when West Virginia came and offered him. It's the only offer he had.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. Like that's awesome.
It's a cool story.
It's a very cool story, and there's a lot of stories like that in every industry in the United States, in the world. Like it really does just take that one like thing. Instant, you have to believe in yourself and whatever you're doing. Like, but he did have like a gifted leg for kicking. Like in like, you know what I'm saying? Like he did have some gift in that field of like moving his leg really fast. Like to put it in its simplest terms.
Kickball's good.
Yeah, he kicked ball far and hard.
But I mean,
But I
straight.
get what you're saying.
He got a scholarship to kick field goals at West Virginia, and then that's when Pat White was on the team.
Yeah.
Like West Virginia was awesome, and then they played Pitt in the some game to send them to the national championship game, and Pat missed like 2 field goals in the first half, and that was like the end of his
college.
Yeah, he was like, he missed them. They lost, never went to the national championship game, and he's like, that was about the time where I thought about just driving off the cliff, going that way.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I mean, some people would say that if he did drive off the cliff, the sports media world would be better for it.
Some people would. Some people would.
I wouldn't be that guy. I would definitely not argue that.
I wouldn't be, but some people
would. No, I'm kidding.
I was waiting for Andy to say
I have no problem with McAfee.
I don't either. And I think it's like you just never know what's going to set you off or what's going to set you apart or what is going to catch on. Like he rode the wave of
he is the trailblazer. Everybody
but he also had the personality of like catching the internet and Twitter at the perfect time. Yeah. And he rode the wave of like kind of getting like just the fact that he left football early to pursue media like captured people's attention, right? Yeah. So it was like, oh, this guy is crazy. This guy's dumb. This guy's leaving football money behind to take a chance on himself. But in his head, he was like, I've been taking chances on myself my whole life. Yeah. Like, this isn't new. Like, I believe in what I'm doing and blah. Like, it is cool, but
that's it. That's why, like, I am very. That's the McAfee show. I'm very inspired by it. With what we do, it's cool to watch that show in a sense where it's like it's a bunch of fucking guys who are like us, just a bunch of idiots, bunch of douchebags, bunch of assholes who got lucky enough to meet McAfee at the point.
Right.
But like watching McAfee retired, went to Barstool, didn't work out, and then he did like a comedy tour, and nobody would sign him, and finally just went independent. And then after that, SeatGeek came in and he $250,000, and then got signed by ESPN.
Yeah,
like hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. Like,
but he used his NFL platform.
Yes,
of like, people know me from being in the NFL, and like I had this like persona about me as a punter who was, whatever, kind of like a renegade punter in a way, like a trailblazing punter. And then it was like people he would have crazy funny tweets that people just enjoyed consuming, and then.
But he also tweaked sports media in the fact where it's like. He had guests on just to have conversations where it's like people come on ESPN. It's just like a fucking normal hearsay,
straight line interview.
Straight line, stupid interview. Anybody who comes on McAfee is like all guards loose. It's cool. And that's where it's like, man, that's fucking sweet.
It is cool.
A guy who like kind of flipped the whole social like media sanction around.
So Scotty, he was on McAfee. Is that what kind of got you?
Yes, holy
thinking
shit.
About?
Sorry, yeah.
Scotty.
Well, so it's kind of what. So they just had Tom Cruise on yesterday,
who looks like a clone of Tom Cruise.
Yes, he does. And then they had LeBron on,
who looks like a clone of LeBron.
Yeah, and they had clips that came back where it was like AJ Hawk when they were in the old studio. He was like, hey, we should have Tom Cruise on the show.
Yeah.
And McAfee was like, shut the fuck up, AJ. We're never going to have Tom Cruise. And then Boston Connor was like, yeah, might as well invite LeBron on too, huh?
Yeah.
And then the clip turns to them having LeBron on and then having Tom Cruise on.
Dude, if we could get like the burping champion of the world on our show,
we should try and get
cool
Joey Chestnut.
Dude, that might be setting the bar a little high.
Joey, does he have a kid?
Right,
Zoe,
101.
Fest cunt.
Fest.
I can't.
I think we started getting the burping champion of the world on. Try to get them on.
Let's do it.
Then from there we get the farting champion of the world.
There you go.
And then
get Eddie Lacy on.
Eddie.
Man,
badass.
That would be fucking sweet.
That'd be badass.
I would definitely ask him about his 3 a.m. McGriddles tweets. That would be my
Oh yeah, absolutely.
McAfee was talking about they had Joey Chestnut on, in 2012.
Oh, if Joey Chestnut was on McAfee,
And he's like-
there's no way we're getting him
He's
on.
like,
No.
hey, what can we do? Like, you want to eat a bunch of hot dogs? Or he's like, you could put 13 beers in a bucket and I'll just chug it.
That's wild.
And there he's like, all right, cool.
All right.
And McAfee was like, he chugged 13 beers and then after, he chugged an entire bottle of vodka.
Oh my god.
He's like, I've never seen Joey Chestnut puke all over. He's like, he drank 13 beers, a bottle of vodka, and then he's like, he drank all night. And then eventually, holy
Yes.
shit, that's badass.
Jesus Christ. All right, so should we talk about some NFL talk? Flag football?
Let's do it. Yeah.
Flag football.
Flag football. So hold on. I'm gonna try to find this flag football rule.
Yeah, you gotta find out what positions are they, how are they setting it up? Are they gonna have linemen in that bitch?
No lineman. It's you got a center, quarterback, and then I think
Two receivers and a running back.
Let's see.
I think I have the rules actually right here.
Oh wait, no, I gotta look up Olympic rules. Flag football, NFL players, Olympic. Current leagues owners voted, which includes a rule limiting each Olympic team to a maximum of one player from any NFL team. Okay, that was the AI that was Google's AI, so I don't know if that's true or not, because
It's usually pretty
eventually
close.
AI will all be sucking our dicks.
Andy,
But
is
Yeah.
do we like DeKel Crowdus?
Crowdus?
Yeah, I don't really know much about him to be honest, but
Transfer from Hawaii. He looks like Kevin Gates. Like a badass.
I got some rules up here, Max. Probably the same ones that you're looking at.
Look at this guy. He just transferred. He looks badass.
Oh, from UK to Hawaii to Wisconsin. Nobody
Yeah.
wants him.
Yeah. Might as well go to the Great
Might
Lakes.
as well
He's
fucking.
badass though.
He does look cool. He's got dreads. Wearing number 1.
Yeah, I think that's
He's fucking badass.
Dreads are sweet.
Did you say win number one?
Oh no, wearing number 1.
Oh.
Sorry.
Did you see Ashton Genty paid Carlson?
Anders Carlson.
Anders Carlson, $2 million for number
Was
2.
it $2 million? I thought
1
it was
million.
6 figures.
his brother, I think it was Daniel Carlson or whatever.
How much?
Because Anders Carlson isn't on the Raiders; it's
Let's
his
see.
brother.
Well, whatever the Carlson is. I thought it was $1
But either
million
way.
bucks. I heard it was
He-
6 figures.
No.
Jesus Christ!
Paid Daniel Carlson cost estimated between 60 and 100,000. So it's 6 figures. I think that's what we saw. So probably 100,000 or more. Which is crazy to do, honestly, for a number as a rookie. I mean, I guess he got a good contract as a first round pick. Was he a first round pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I mean, fuck man, I guess this is his number. You got that fucking money and just started.
I mean, it's at NIL.
Yeah, I
Players
guess.
are coming into the league with money.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Andy, you sleeping over there?
I had the
No, I'm looking. It looks like it, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, there it is.
so I had
No, I was
the,
looking up bullshit as well.
Oh, gotcha.
speaking of Ashton Genty, I had the first overall pick in my fantasy football dynasty league.
Yeah.
Sorry about it, Carl. I passed up on Ashton Genty.
Wow.
For the
Who'd you get?
for the other running back, Omari and Hampton. Ashton Genty went number 2.
Wow.
Sorry about it. That's probably a good thing because every pick that I've ever picked in the
Wait.
first round sucks ass.
Who's
Yeah.
that? Where's he out of? The other guy?
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah, with Bill Belichick and his gay wife. How funny is that? I watched.
I think they're engaged.
Yeah, that's what we heard. I watched Rob Gronkowski was on Games with Names with Julian Edelman, and they were talking about how Bill Belichick wants no outside distractions. You know, nobody distracts the team. And then Gronk was like, "Yeah, I'd like to see Bill and tell him, hey, you're dating this young girl. It's distracting." It's all over the place. It's like, that's so weird. I guess
Fucking
they're.
Gronk.
Are they married now?
They're engaged.
Gronk and Belichick?
No, Gronk or Belichick
and his girl.
Oh, I was going to say
And-
Gronk would kill Belichick.
Yeah, Gronk.
Yeah, how many players do you think
Belichick
he
and
fucks year
Jen
one?
Sturger Jr. Whoever.
How many players do you guys think that she fucks year one?
Oh.
As many as it takes to get however many 5 stars are on the team.
Yeah, right.
You know, this has got to be a fucking. What is Belichick? He knows better, right?
He's an old man enjoying his
He's getting some. He's getting some
little
tight,
bit of youth he's got left.
He's
you
getting
know
some
what I mean?
tight poon, but he better fucking know, like,
It's all a recruiting ploy.
yeah, prenup. Make sure she signs a prenup, and then keep going at her.
Dude, I cannot
Right?
get an official rule on what this flag football NFL.
So then, like, because I
got
saw
the
that
rules.
thing too, where it's
I
like
got
a
the rules right
maximum
here,
of one
man.
NFL player for each roster, which is kind of gay.
But I heard it was one, like a variation of what you're saying. I heard it was one NFL player per national team's roster. So the U.S. national team can have one NFL player. The Canadian Football League can have one
so
NFL
it's-
player.
Okay.
The German national team can have one NFL player. I can't. That's what I can't get straight. If it's the way you're saying it,
I think
where,
that what you're saying makes more sense. Because if there's one player from each team that can play on the U.S. team,
that'd be
doesn't
32.
seem, yeah.
But also, but at the same time, like, why not just?
No, like I think I'm basically saying what you're saying, Max. Is it looked like one NFL player for the U.S. roster, for the U.S. flag football roster. It could
Okay.
be one for Canada, one for like
That-
you were
I don't
saying.
know.
Yeah,
You think that
that's what it looks like, but I couldn't tell.
one player?
I mean, otherwise,
Which
I
is
mean, there's
dumb.
only 10 people on the
Who
team.
are you going to pick?
Right.
It's a good question.
We're taking the best of the college players.
Who do you think
Let's
wants
go.
to play? Do you think
Take
every
Golden. Take Golden. The fastest players should play.
Do you think
Arch Manning.
NFL players want to play flag football in
Yeah,
the Olympics?
I think so.
I think there will be a big pool that does and a big pool that doesn't.
And if there's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
I mean, I'm talking like the top stars too, because obviously we only want the best. Like,
If
how many
they-
of the top stars want to play?
if they put money involved with it, I think it'd probably make
There's
it
no,
more.
I mean,
But-
there's very limited
But
money. In,
I mean, I'm sure most NFL guys are like, hey, if I'm gonna play in the NFL, I got a contract. If I get hurt, I'm fucked. So
Right, yeah.
there better be some compensation.
I mean, as far as the Olympics go, there's
It
no
should be the
outside
rookies.
compensation. Like the country itself, like do give some winnings. Not the U.S. not a whole lot, but I mean, it's more so for like the prestige of like I have a gold
Mhm.
medal. You know what I mean?
For the love of the game.
Yeah.
It is for the love of the
Some
game.
countries do more,
I-
but the U.S. wins so much that it's like they don't
Let's
really
just
offer.
let's pay a bunch of college players a ton of NIL money. Get
Yeah,
them over at the Olympics.
Right.
The U.S. should fucking murder flag football in the Olympics. If we lose, I
Okay.
might give up my citizenship.
So I just read an AI thing that was saying what I was saying, that one national team can have one NFL player. But now I just did a different Google search with the same words just flipped around, and the same AI says each NFL team
Gets
can have
one player.
can have no more than one player on the national flag
Yep.
football team, and there will be a qualification or tryout. So I don't know. Like,
that's what I
I'm
heard
saying.
from Ian
I don't know what
Rappaport.
it is.
That's what Ian Rappaport.
And that's exactly
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the straight answer on this is.
Yeah.
But 30.
that
I
makes
mean,
a
you get
big
one player
difference.
from 32 players on a.
That's what I'm.
I mean, there can only be 10 players on a team, so it's not like each
But you got
team will.
to
say-
think
when-
about it. It's not like Lamar Jackson. He's not going to play. Patrick Mahomes not going. These big players who have fat contracts and the risk of getting hurt aren't
Right.
going to play. So I feel like we'll probably get a lot of rookies. a lot of young guys.
But then you got
Or maybe nobody at all either. Maybe
because then there's like there's like flag football being played right now.
Yeah,
Right.
ballers
at a like a worldwide level.
Yeah.
Who's
like
that guy who said he was better than Patrick
Yeah,
Mahomes?
the quarterback, what I don't know I can't remember his name. But like,
Sanjay Amigo.
yeah, he like that guy has already established himself as like the best flag football quarterback in the world. So we're just
Right.
gonna say no, you can't play on Team USA because
He's pissed off. I gotta pee.
Oh, what is that apple doing back there?
Oh my god. I gotta pee.
There
So
you
I
go.
was looking at like some ESPN report that came out. I'm actually looking at it right now again. Like there are like a few players like that in names that have expressed interest. Like
Yeah.
Aaron Jones, I guess, said sign me up.
Really?
Tyreek Hill is interested. Patrick Mahomes is interested.
Okay, so like, maybe they are. I mean, it's not physical football, so I mean, I guess there's less risk of getting hurt. But I mean, you're still anything can happen.
Yeah,
How
I
many
mean-
guys
Right.
get hurt just running around and juking? And
they play flag for the
Pull a
Pro Bowl
hammy
now.
and-
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so like if it's one player per team can try out for the national team, it's weird to me that like there's already an established flag league with guys who are like competing at the highest
Right.
level in flag, and then they're just gonna be like, well, actually, we're just gonna throw some NFL players in there now,
right.
which I get, but the rules are completely different.
Right.
And not saying that NFL players can't figure it out, like, but I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, I see where the one quarterback is coming from.
Right? Yeah,
It's like
I've been playing
kind of
this
bullshit, you know.
Yeah,
But-
because he's probably been playing in flag football leagues around the world for 10 plus years now, and he's probably been just dominating
Right.
with his group of guys that are fucking, good enough to play and win and like, because I would imagine the current U.S. national team would be pretty could win a gold medal right now
Right.
in football
Without NFL players.
Yeah, without NFL players.
Yeah, no, I believe that too. That's why when that guy said he was like, I'm better than Patrick Mahomes, like you first hear it and you're like, come on, dude, stop talking shit. And then you hear him talk about it, it's like, I know the rules of flag football.
Yeah.
I know how it works.
It's a different play style.
Yeah, it's a whole different game. And it's like, all right. But then you think about it, it's like, all right, well, teach Lamar Jackson to play your position.
But hey, I don't think Patrick Mahomes would be very good because
I don't think so
He can't
either.
get any he can't take any cheap shots and
But
get
I
a
think
free
that he
15
has
yard.
That's what I'm saying.
Very
Like Lamar Jackson, I think USA had.
Yeah.
What do you
Well,
think?
I was just saying I don't know if you can technically scramble so. If
No,
Lamar,
you can't. So you have to get rushed to run.
Yeah.
And then there's also the no rush zone, which is 5 yards in front of the first down. So there are rules to it, but if you get rushed, you can run.
So I'd almost want a pocket. I'd almost want Rodgers to be the quarterback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
then they'd
you
rush
also
him.
want a guy who can rush.
Right, so then
who
they
can
would-
run.
Yeah.
And
Give me Daniel Jones.
Daniel
No.
Jones.
I mean, Andy, you're not
That's
wrong.
not. That's not bad.
You're not
yeah.
wrong because people, you look at Daniel. He's a scrub kind of in the league, but he's a big guy who's not afraid to throw himself around.
Got an arm on him.
Got an arm
Got
on him.
legs. Got wheels.
Yeah,
That right?
it's a different game, dude. So who
Well,
would,
think about all the times too. It's so they can squeeze out of tackles, but can you squeeze out of getting your flag pulled off?
Yeah,
you know what I
can't-
mean?
You can't swap. You can't stiff arm.
You can break a tackle, but all they have to do is pull your flag off.
right.
So I
I mean,
it's-
I've tackled
it's
him on.
different.
I've tackled him
I-
on green and flag
I
football.
screen
Right.
I screenshotted the rules of flag football. I want to see if I can. All right.
I would say, imagine these NFL guys getting in there and all of a sudden they're just stiff arming and tackling people. No, you can't do that. You can't
Scared
do
me.
that.
Yeah, I thought someone was walking in here for a second. I was like, "Who the fuck
Dude,
is
Frelick
fucking
did
hot.
that to me yesterday. I was out power washing my fucking patio, and all of a sudden I turn around and Frelick's just sitting over me. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
that?" What are you doing, bud?
He's like, what's up?
You missed the spot,
I'm
bud.
fucking power wash. He's like, I've been FaceTime with Jesse. We've just been watching you. All right, but anyway, I want to watch.
They're like, look at that tattoo that guy's got.
Shut up. Yeah, my buddy's initials.
He's got our names tattooed on him.
Oh, here we go. All right, so, so it's a 70-yard long field.
Okay.
With it's 25-yard width, 10 yards for each end zone. Each team will have a 10-player squad, 5 players on the field at a time. Teams will consist of the same gender. So we're not going to have Danica Patrick fucking running out routes.
We won't have Brittany
All right.
Griner just catching Hail Marys.
Caitlin
above.
Clark ain't fucking catching. All right, game length and time. 2 20-minute halves. Dude, this is exactly the rules of flag football with Chris's kids. Clock stops after 2-minute warning for stop. Clock stops after 2-minute warning for stoppages like out of bounds, incomplete passes, scores, turnovers, and change timeouts. Downs and no run zone. 4 downs to reach midfield. 4 downs to score a touchdown. No running plays allowed within 5 yards of the end zone. Scoring, touchdown 6 points. Extra point. You can have a 1-point try from the 5-yard line, or you can go for 2 from the 10-yard line. Defensive touchdown on a point after try is 2 points. So it's basically the same thing as like a safety.
Is there any sort of I don't know if the rules are different. Is there any sort of like shot clock in flag football, or is it?
I believe.
Is there
I
some amount
think.
of time you have to get?
So I mean, these are all the same rules, literally to the point of what we play with Kaysen's league, and I think they have. So they have a little stand that they put the ball on, and once you put it on the stand, it starts the clock. And I think it's like a 10-second clock that they have to throw the ball.
Okay.
It's kind of funky. It's different. So it all seems like the same rules. So if you blitz, the quarterback cannot run until the blitzer
Passes the line of scrimmage.
passes the line of scrimmage. Thank you. There's a no run zone, so once you get into the middle of the field, 5 yards in front of the first down, it's a no run zone, so you can only pass. It's a whole bunch of different funky rules.
If somebody's rushing you, you can run.
If you
but
rush,
you'd have to get rid of the ball even over the line of scrimmage.
so if you get rushed, you can run. But yeah, what were you saying?
Well, you said there's no rush
There's a
zone.
no run zone.
No,
like 5 yards in front of the
no.
first down.
Okay, so the no run zone.
If you get rushed.
The no run zone is if you're. I don't exact. This is not completely right, but what I saw 5 yards from the first down. You cannot run. It's a no run zone, so you have to pass.
Oh, so if it's 1st and 10, you can rush and pick up the first down.
Yes.
If you get rushed. If it's 1st and
Okay.
4 and you get rushed, you can't run and pick up the first down.
Yeah, so there's a
Gotcha.
5-yard no run zone. So last week, me and Chris got in a big fight with the refs because we got into the no run zone and we ran a play where we handed it off. Then we got called back 5 yards.
I see.
And they're
Okay.
like, hey, no run zone. It's like, all right. And then the next play, we passed it, but we got a flag. And then we got penalized outside of the no run zone. So we
Okay.
ran it. And then they flagged us again, and they said, hey, you cannot flag outside of the no run zone. And we're like, what do you mean?
run
Like,
outside of the no run zone?
So we got flagged out of the no run zone. So 5 yards in front of the first down,
Yeah.
you can't run.
Right.
So we ran it, got flagged,
Yep.
and then got pushed out, and then we were outside of the no run zone,
Right.
and then ran it, and they threw a flag.
Right.
And they're
okay.
like, can't rush out of the no-run zone. So there's a bunch of different funky
I see.
rules
I see.
to flag football. Where me and Freilich are fighting, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like,
Yeah.
we purposely like flagged ourselves out. Like, all right, if we just throw it to the ground, we'll get 5 yards back. We'll be out of the no-run zone.
Then you can run
And then
it,
we can
yeah.
run. So we did it. And then we got flagged. And then me and Chris are talking shit to this like 14-year-old ref.
Motherfucker!
What you talking about, dude?
the fuck's wrong with you? Use your eyes.
But then I'm the mediator. Chris is always getting pissed off. And I gotta fucking.
I just picked. No.
It is funky though. Like that. That's why like when that guy said that shit about Patrick Mahomes, where he's like, I'm better than Patrick Mahomes. And then you look at the game, it's like, all right, it is a totally different game.
Yeah, you can't just slide and take in fucking phantom cheap shot and pick up a first
Yeah,
down.
you can't fucking pretend like you're gonna go out of bounds and then
go inbounds. And
That's
then,
why I think Lamar Jackson should be a quarterback.
I say we just run it with the. Now here's the thing though, because
So all right, so we're doing this right now. We're gonna make our Olympic team, football team, NFL team.
all right,
Of just NFL players?
Just NFL players.
okay.
And guys,
What?
how many guys do we have as the roster?
I think it's
It's 10.
10 players,
five
5
offense.
on, 5 off.
5 offense, 5 defense.
Yes.
Yep.
So quarterback. Let's start with that. Lamar Jackson.
Josh Allen.
That'd be.
Not a good flag
I
football
mean-
quarterback.
But what's the difference between him and Lamar Jackson?
Because Lamar Jackson's fast. Josh Allen
Josh
won't
Allen's
get
pretty fast.
He's very fast, but not.
Plus, he's kind of got a
He's also
gunslinger
like
for an arm
you can't
too.
tackle him.
Yeah, he does, Andy.
But Lamar's I think Lamar's a little quicker, a little.
You just
don't
planning
want
on
people
running it the whole
touching your
time?
Flags. Yeah, I mean if you need to.
What about Joe Burrow? Because you technically
He's
you,
gay.
Yeah, but you have to. You don't have to be like.
It's just okay if he's gay, but
I think because like Lamar
Yeah,
Jackson.
but Joe Burrow's not a huge scrambler either, though.
No.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. You don't really need to be. You have to be just good enough.
Right.
And I think Joe Burrow's good enough. But he's more. I think he's more accurate with the football than Lamar Jackson, which I think. Because say they don't rush you at all. Say they just let you sit back there. I think Joe Burrow would be more adept at that than.
okay. So Joe Burrow. No,
No,
I agree. I agree.
I'm just.
I made a good example. I agree. Joe Burrow, very accurate.
Trying
Great.
to think
I
of
think I'd still like
other-
Josh Allen
All right,
over
so
Joe Burrow.
hey,
though.
so we're putting that there. No, I don't want Josh Allen. I don't. Josh Allen's
But I do
he's
like
good
Lamar
with-
Jackson.
Lamar's great. I like your Joe Burrow explanation. Andy, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm just thinking real quick.
I just for me it was like, all right, all the fastest guys. Like I feel like that's flag. All the fastest guys.
Right.
But I also never played flag football.
Lamar Jackson probably has a stronger arm than Joe Burrow in terms of like if you have a Tyreek Hill, he could probably. I mean, he could. Lamar Jackson. Most quarterbacks in the NFL, elite, could probably throw it in flag because it's 70 yards.
Yeah.
Could probably throw it end zone to end zone.
Yeah.
And, like they'd have to put a little oomph into it, but I think they could do it just
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, Lamar Jackson would be. Because say they do just throw a random blitz in there.
It's a good guy.
But if it's 3rd and 4 and they blitz,
But Lamar also has a good arm.
he does.
Like, I think he gets
He
underrated.
does.
For
Oh
his
yeah,
arm.
I mean for sure.
Joe Burrow, I think
I'm
he's a
just throwing
gunslinger.
this one out there. Let me know if it's stupid or not. Baker Mayfield.
I was thinking about that little rat.
Do not mind that.
That
at
little
all,
rat.
actually.
You know?
Baker
Ooh, he's
Mayfield.
a fucking little grimy dude too.
Yeah,
He
that
can
little rat.
I like that, Andy. I actually do really like that. He's a tough guy who can scramble and can also make
sling
good
it.
throws.
Yeah, he's also got a strong arm too.
Yes, he's like Favre without sending dick pics.
Are we going Baker Mayfield?
I
here,
think
boys?
we're Baker Mayfield. Andy, good job.
I think we're
I
going
like that.
Baker Mayfield.
Hell yeah.
All right, so 2 wideouts. I think we have to have Justin Jefferson.
I don't think there's any disagreements about that
Yeah.
personally.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
it's hard
no.
to. There's so many good receivers, though.
Yeah.
Worthy. Personally, for me, like somebody like Tyreek Hill.
Yeah,
Just
Tyreek
shifty
Hill.
as all
Just to
fuck.
burn the person.
I think Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson on the outsides.
Let me throw.
So how
It'd either be
many
Justin
people can we
Jefferson or
have?
Jamar Chase.
All right, so we got
Jamar Chase.
we
is a
got
good one,
Baker
too.
Mayfield, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson. 3 people. We need 2 more.
I'm not gonna.
We don't have to. We don't have to confirm these players.
I
What
don't
do you
know
think?
if I want to go Tyreek Hill.
Okay. All right.
I just don't.
He's old.
He's getting, and the fact that it's
He's
70
still fast as
yards.
fuck, though.
Yeah, he is.
He is fast as fuck. But how about Golden?
But he's also-
Golden's fast.
He's also short. We still need somebody to
Yeah.
get up and reach.
I'd almost rather take either. So I think Justin Jefferson is probably a lock because
Yeah.
he's like, I feel like a perfect flag football wide
Yeah.
receiver.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I almost think you need like a big fucker who could like,
Metcalf.
yeah, like who could just throw a
Dominate,
jump ball and
yeah.
just block guys out. It's like
Yeah,
My
if
thought
it's an
is,
athletic
my thought,
freak.
like with Justin
it's still
Jefferson and
fast.
these guys, like these guys grew up in 7-on-7. Like
Right.
Metcalf did not. So like it's a different league now where like these guys are playing 7-on-7, like
Yep,
from
I see.
the young
You know,
age.
somebody like,
Metcalf didn't.
Like Jamar Chase.
Jamar
Jamar Chase
Thank
would
you.
be a good one.
Jamar Chase would be awesome. I'm trying to think of a big guy. Metcalf, I think, yes.
Who's like a tight end, like Brock Bowers or fucking
George
Jimmy Graham.
yeah.
Jimmy Graham. He can-
Prime Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy
Oh
Graham
my
can
God.
fly a helicopter like a mother. He's a pilot. Hell of a
Let's
pilot.
get Gronk in the league.
Oh, throw Gronk in there. Shit, he could probably.
He'd
play
re-
that.
another
he
one.
would unretire.
Did
to
you guys
play
just
some
listen
flag
to
Yeah.
Gronk on Bustin' with the Boys talked about Aaron
football.
Hernandez
jerking off in the meetings.
in the meeting room?
No, he did that too.
Well, not Gronk, but
He
Gronk.
encouraged
No,
it.
He was
I've
like,
heard of other NFL players.
he was
who
like,
were-
they were like, I heard like Aaron Hernandez would like rub one off, and he's like, yeah, but I was like a crazy dude, so I thought it was funny.
It did bother me. Yeah,
Dude,
I
just-
encouraged it.
Yeah, I think Curry. I thought it was bad. Like I thought it was
Yeah,
wild.
man, I sat there and watched him, man.
Yeah. It's like what? All right, so who do we got? We got Justin Jefferson.
Aaron Hernandez, number one.
No, he's dead. He's dead as shit.
He's
dead as shit.
Man,
There is
they
Yeah,
gave,
Justin
they gave that
Jefferson.
guy a fucking $60
Jamar
million
Chase.
contract. Jesus Christ.
Jamar Chase is a good one.
Jamar, do we want to throw Jamar Chase in there? I think that'd probably be a good.
All right, so those are two wides. All right, so we have Baker Mayfield,
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. So we have 2 more players, 2 guys in the inside.
Like, is there a running back?
I don't think you're really running it too much.
Yeah, I mean, unless you went like Jamar Gibbs, who can also catch the ball.
Yep.
I was actually gonna say like Jameer Gibbs.
Jameer
Bijan
Gibbs.
Robinson.
Yeah.
Robinson.
And we-
Somebody who can catch the balls, also fast.
I was
and
gonna say you
shifty.
need them fast and shifty because you're not like busting through the line. You know what I
Right.
mean? You need somebody quick and agile to dodge somebody grabbing their flag.
What
not
about
break
Josh Jacobs?
tackles.
He's quick.
Yeah, but I think he's more of like.
I almost thought like Aaron Jones for a second.
Aaron
like you know, he's
Jones.
shifty. You know, he's not there to break tackles. He's just there to dodge. You
I don't know,
know,
man. He might
Well,
fumble.
Saquon.
Sure, he might fumble.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley. I mean,
But-
it's a guy.
but
But
he's
it's a
like-
game of juke.
He's
That's
like
what,
he's like a powerhouse.
yeah,
though,
he's a
you know what I mean?
powerhouse, but at the same time, he can move. And flag football is a game of just juking, just
true.
beating people out, and he's quick with it.
He can catch.
He can catch. He can move.
Saquon. You know who actually wouldn't be a bad wide receiver in terms of like
Christian
a big
McCaffrey,
guy?
healthy. Christian McCaffrey, by the way.
AJ Brown
Ooh, yeah.
wouldn't be bad.
Christian McCaffrey, healthy Christian McCaffrey, I think is a great flag football player. Andy?
Let's think of like well, yeah, when healthy, right? No,
When healthy. When healthy.
I was gonna say like
He's
a
about to
slot
retire.
guy, slot receiver.
See, and in my eyes, I've got Jamar Chase as the slot in this scenario
Okay.
right now because he's what, like 6 foot, 6'1". He's not like Justin Jefferson's what, 6'3". He's taller, a little more slight.
Definitely taller.
So in my head, I've got Jamar Chase as our slot,
Okay.
and then we need like another
Yeah,
outside.
6 feet, 201.
Yeah, I think he'd be a good slot flag, but that's my opinion.
What about Worthy? Fast guys.
Yeah, but I think when you get to a 70-yard field, these guys are fast enough. Like
We need the
eventually
quickest guys with like the.
That's
it's
what
like,
I'm saying. Quickness
like
and
Chad Johnson would have been a perfect.
Oh, man.
He would have been a elite flag football player.
And that's who I see Justin Jefferson as, like that crazy footwork, route runner. Jamar Chase is that quick, shifty inside slot guy who can
Yep.
go outside because that's just what he does in the NFL. But like, I mean Tyreek Hill you could throw in there. So there's no like lineman, right? There's no, you don't
There's
have to
just a
worry about
center.
just a.
I think the center is he can snap it and he's eligible.
Oh,
Can
okay.
run a route.
So you'd almost want like a tight end to be the
George
center.
Kittle would be a great center.
Kittle.
I think Kittle would be a good center.
Yeah, I don't have any quarrels about
Yeah,
that.
and think like your center.
Amon-Ra
your-
St. Brown would be a
your
great
next-
slot.
Wouldn't be bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amon-Ra,
Amon-Ra.
he's a tough guy. He's
Too
not
much.
afraid to get dirty, and he's
I was-
good in the
I
slot.
was actually,
Huh?
I was gonna say I was actually gonna say him too, as much as I hate him.
All right. So do we want that? Do we want?
And if we want some guy to do like a nice what do they call that? You like toss the ball up to the guy. Like Tyreek could throw it up to Halliburton, and he could like dunk it through the field goal.
We don't want pussies on our team.
Agreed.
Just trying to talk
Agreed.
shit,
All right.
kid.
So our offense is Baker Mayfield, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, George Kittle at center, and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That's a pretty dirty team.
It's a dirty team.
All right. I kind of like that.
I like that. Christian McCaffrey healthy would be filthy.
We
Fucking
can have him as a
filthy.
reserve.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna be done. I don't think we're gonna see any Christian McCaffrey. He's gonna be like Luke Kuechly.
Mm.
He's
I
been
think-
pretty injured.
I don't think we're
I
gonna
was
see
actually watching some of his interview with Bustin' with the Boys.
Kuechly.
I don't know when it was. Yeah,
That was an awesome
It was some-
interview.
yeah, it was sometime recent. But I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was watching just little clips of it. That was pretty good.
Luke Kuechly was. I mean, that was honestly the one. Him and like watching AJ Hawk as a young guy. My dad kind of pointed him out, and then like watching Luke Kuechly was like, all right, this is how you master the position at linebacker.
Do we want Luke Kuechly as our
Head
on
coach?
defense for flag? I mean, there's no tackling, so
Defensive coordinator.
you can't get any more concussed.
I mean, is I think the smartest guy you can get on defense would be perfect. Luke Kuechly, incredibly smart.
So how do you build a defense?
What about we take Baker Mayfield out and put Andrew Luck? Smart. I mean, smart, tough. I like Baker Mayfield
I
though.
like Baker
I
Mayfield.
like
All right, let's
Baker
focus on
Mayfield.
defense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's focus on defense. So,
So
what
we
do
have one guy that can rush / just
So like Fred Warner, because he could rush and play.
what about
Like-
one of the TJ Watt?
But can he cover? He's not really a
Can't
coverage
cover.
Yeah,
linebacker.
you're right.
That's where I'm thinking. That's why I think you want like a middle linebacker.
We're rushing every play.
Fred Warner could center zone.
Right. He covers the tight end, who's the center essentially.
Yeah. Maybe Cooper DeJean on the outside.
Fuck.
Gotta have at least one white guy.
What, you want to win gold or you want to win silver?
Right.
For bronze.
Yeah.
Max, I like Fred Warner too.
I got him
personally,
penciled in.
but my
How
only
about?
thing is like,
Oh,
Andy,
Is-
move around. Move around.
are you frozen?
Shake your
well,
head.
I'm looking up.
He's on
I'm
his
looking
phone.
up
Like you're about to
I'm looking up
fucking
like,
sneeze.
defensive players right now, so I'm frozen.
I mean, Edrin Cooper wouldn't be bad.
What about a
honestly.
healthy Jair?
Yeah, but we can't.
We
guarantee
all
healthy.
forget how great
Yeah, we
that
can't
Was
guarantee-
he?
Ain't that? Oh my God,
Can't
fantastic!
guarantee his
Jair's
health.
awesome. We gave him an $82 million contract.
Hey, I know
Has
we.
it been worth it?
I just
No,
I just
because
saw-
he's injured.
I just saw a pic. Going back to offense really quick, because I just saw a picture of this guy, and I think we might have overlooked this guy. Just Jaden Daniels at quarterback.
Oh, you know what?
It's actually good. I like that.
Young guy,
Definitely
quick
can
with
run.
it guy. He's got a fucking arm.
Yeah,
Athletic,
smart.
accurate.
Agile.
I almost want to put Jaden Daniels in over.
I'll put Jaden Danielson. I like that.
Again, we're
I'm
trying to
done
win.
with that.
We're trying to win gold, not silver here.
Right.
And then Saquon's got to be our running back.
We don't have room
Yeah,
for him.
yeah.
Well, who do we have to butt out?
Amon-Ra, George Kittle, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase.
I don't think we put Saquon in there.
No, we don't need a running back.
I think we're good.
Yeah. Defense though.
Okay, defense.
Who
yeah.
do we got covering?
Okay, who's like the best safety in the league? But do you?
Xavier McKinney.
Yeah.
Look at Andy's frozen face.
He looks so
He
happy.
looks so
He's
happy.
he's like
Smile.
about to say the
Oh,
most.
there he is.
You know what's funny? He unfroze and it was still the same face. It was like he wasn't even frozen.
Like, do you even have safeties? Because you need.
No, what do you?
You got to cover, right?
Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, I mean we play zone.
Yeah.
So like in our flag football league, like we have 2 high safeties,
Okay.
2 cornerbacks, and then we have
Like the rusher or like the cover middle?
yeah. So we have Then we have like 1 guy in the middle, and then then we have our fastest guy who blitz.
Yeah.
This kid Miles, this little black guy with he's a beast, dude. But yeah, that's the only time they can run. So I mean, it's basically for us like, hey, outside guys, cover your zone. If there's runs or passes on the outside, cover it. Safeties come up. But then we put Kaysen and like our best guys at safety. Nobody behind you. Any loft balls, pick sixes. Come on.
Mhm. Come home.
So who would?
What about Nick Collins in his prime?
Oh man. God.
Right? If we could do fucking Nick Collins, Al Harris, and Tremont Williams,
And Chuck Wood.
and fucking Sam
Chuck Wood, man.
Sam Shields.
Sam Shields, come on.
Come on.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
And a little upper decky.
Oh, yeah.
You put it in the upper deck?
Yeah.
I always switch them around. I do both.
Hell yeah.
I'm an upper decky kind of
I've
guy.
been putting 2 6s in the bottom shelf. Been nice. Speaking of my 6s.
But
All
yeah,
right,
so
so
like, let's say we
Speaking
go
of my twos.
like 2 cornerbacks, 2 safeties, like 1 over the top guy, 1, box kind of guy, and then maybe like a fast like middle linebacker.
Yeah. I mean, you could have a safety play your middle line.
yeah,
But you need a guy to rush, and that's
He's
where
got to be quick. He
Why
doesn't
not
have to
put a
tackle? He just has to rip the flag
have
off.
a strong
so.
safety
True.
behind
It's
and
true.
put a strong safety at the middle linebacker too. Somebody fast, somebody quick.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like a Quay Walker's like, he's quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like an athletic
Is he
linebacker.
like the best one available?
No, I
though?
mean not the. I'm just saying like that's an
Yeah.
athletic guy
Yeah.
who can rush.
And that's why I think Fred Warner would probably be.
Yeah, I think Fred Warner. How about fucking Hendrickson from the fucking Bengals? Let's get him on the Packers. They ain't paying him.
Yeah, but the Packers ain't gonna pay him either.
Right.
That's the whole issue.
Okay. Anyways, so I need Patrick Surtain on that list,
Patrick.
Okay.
or Sauce Gardner.
I don't know. He fell off last year, man. He did not have a good year last year.
He would be He would
But-
be a great flag football.
I do-
Sauce would be good.
I do agree.
So would fucking their Wilson. What's their Jets.
The receiver.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett
Oh,
Wilson.
he would be good wide receiver too.
be great.
But he's like a Justin Jefferson, like he's like a step below Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson.
He's
you
like
know?
he's like a Walgreens Justin.
Yeah,
Jefferson.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Brutal.
all the Justin Jefferson.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You bring your own bag to fucking pick him up.
All right, so Sauce Gardner would actually be a great. I do agree. I think thinking about it, flag wise, I think probably be a pretty damn good.
Yeah. Sauce,
Yeah, Max, you're not wrong. He
Sauce
did have
needs
a
to go
down year
somewhere
last year,
else.
but just like strictly fit flag rules.
Right,
Dude, imagine
he's
a
long. He's tall.
imagine a healthy
Yeah.
Jair with a fucking Sauce on the other side.
Man, that's
I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
That's what you
you
call
guys,
sweet and sour
You
sauce
guys
right
might
there.
disagree, but I think Jair's gonna have a huge year this year
We'll find out.
because
I hope so.
We're keeping him around. We're waiting for him to get healthy, and I think he's gonna ball out. And if he goes, if he balls out and then he doesn't come on the field against the Vikings and doesn't want to cover Justin Jefferson, then fucking bring him out back and put him down. Right?
All right, so defense, we got Fred Warner.
Just me.
No, I agree. I'm just trying to focus on the building this
Sorry.
defensive
Yeah.
roster right now.
Yeah.
Because I want to get through this. We got Fred Warner, Patrick Surtain, Sauce Gardner, and then because those are the two corners, and you're kind of rush coverage linebacker, and then do we want to get two safeties?
Yeah, let's get one white one.
Yeah.
The guy from the Vikings.
No, he's too old. Harrison
old?
Smith.
Harrison Smith?
He's about 49 years old.
Still balling.
Yeah.
He's got old man ball.
And he's quiet.
He's got grays on his balls.
Hey, easy.
Seamus had grays on his balls since freshman year in high school.
Yeah, easy. Easy.
Hey, easy with that gray ball shit. No, I mean if you want Harrison Smith, if you think he'd be
No. Wait, Andy, what do you think?
I honestly, I'm just hating on because he's a Viking. That's the only reason.
I
why.
hate him too.
Well, you wanted to add him.
I thought he was badass.
Well, you apparently love the Vikings.
Andy, can you say something? Also, we
I'm
have to
looking right
fucking
now.
scoot our back sign up way more to the center.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, it looks dope. Could be one of the
Thanks,
center. What
buddy.
are you going to do about it?
What are you gonna do about it?
We'll get it. It's a little.
I think the camera itself needs to be shifted over a little bit more. And
Andy's
And
frozen
tilted,
like
but-
James Harrison.
he's on his phone.
James Harrison, actually, that was a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Pittsburgh always a good defense. Who do they got over there?
Troy Polamalu. Ooh.
Oh,
They got Palama.
Are we doing
no.
like an all-time team?
No,
Anybody?
No.
Current guys.
Yeah.
So we need. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what. Who's the fucking safety from the Lions that it's a
Derwin James, Kirby Joseph.
Kirby Joseph? He won't have to dive at people's knees and destroy
Right.
ACLs. So as much as I don't like the guy, he might be a good.
I like him. You know what's funny? There's probably going to be no NFL players in the Olympics. Like, they'll probably be second team.
Right.
You think the fucking Vikings are going to let Justin Jefferson go play a fucking Olympic game when they're paying him $80 million a
Right.
year? No
I mean,
fucking way.
If he really wants to do it,
We're going to see the scrubs, and we're still going to make gold. You know who would have been the best wide receiver in the Olympics? Jake Kummerow.
all right. Well, we still need two more players on defense.
All
Where
right,
are we
Jordy
going?
Nelson, and
Andy.
then
Derwin James.
Derwin James. Okay, that's a
Patrick Dendy,
Wanted Derwin James or Antoine Winfield Jr.
Xavier McKinney.
Xavier Worthy.
Both safeties.
They're, Worthy.
I think Xavier McKinney wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
I do agree.
No,
I
he'd be a
think-
great. I think offense, wide receivers. Xavier from the Chiefs.
We've already
Wait, no, we're
established
on
Right,
offense.
so we're on defense. I'm sorry. Fuck. All right, so we got Xavier McKinney.
We got Xavier McKinney and Derwin James. We're just gonna say that.
right.
We're just gonna cap it. All right. So we got Fred Warner, Patrick Surtain, Sauce Gardner, Derwin James. Derwin.
So everybody's
And
healthy,
Xavier
right?
McKinney.
Everybody's healthy. We should have Jair on one side if he's healthy. Healthy Jair.
Right, but we don't know if he's healthy. These guys.
But
we
I'm
know
saying,
are
I'm we're saying healthy.
Well, sure.
What?
But I feel like part of it is like you got to take the players as they are now.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
That's kind of why, because otherwise,
I thought we should just kick Jair out. Yeah, fuck Jair.
I mean, yeah, well, I don't want him getting hurt in the Olympics. I want him playing on Sundays.
mean, fucking when is he gonna be healthy?
All right.
gives a
We
fuck?
never considered this though at the quarterback position.
Uh-oh. Dante Culpepper.
Malik.
Oh!
Yeah, he could play fucking safety.
He could play quarterback.
He could.
No, I believe in him.
Yeah. He definitely.
Jalen Ramsey.
That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, I mean, it would be bad. He's definitely up there in age, though, at this point.
I like this defense. Fred Warner, Patrick Surtain, Sweet and Sour Sauce Gardner, Derwin James, and Xavier McKinney.
Yeah,
top.
that is good.
That's our.
good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so just to recap, offense. We got Jaden Daniels
Badass. And Baker Mayfield as the backup.
as backup. Yeah. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, George Kittle, and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Jesus Christ. We're fucking...
Defense, Fred Warner, Patrick Surtain, Sauce Gardner, Derwin James, Xavier McKinney.
Wow.
Come on, Olympics.
That's a
We'll
gold
see how we
medal.
lose, boys.
Man.
Also, you have to realize the Olympics are in L.A., so it's like we're in the U.S. We have to fucking kill these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Home turf, baby.
Okay, the real question is now. So we formed a team full of all NFL players, but we can only put one in. Who is the one player
Okay.
we would actually send?
I love to have Rodgers at quarterback with...
But he wasn't even part of our initial team.
I know, but now that I'm thinking, like, if you want a good ball, Justin Jefferson and Aaron Rodgers...
I
the
don't know,
fuck
man.
out.
Aaron Rodgers did
But
not
also,
throw very
Aaron
many
Rodgers
good balls.
Gambling like
No,
that if
he-
he gets rushed.
Aaron Rodgers didn't slow down at the end of the year. He sped up. He was making... He had the best wide receiver in the league,
he's still
Justin Jefferson, I
Rodgers,
think.
Guys, I'm going to go out on the
All right,
opposite
all
side
right,
here.
all right.
The one player I want is Fred Warner.
Yeah.
I think he can rush
I love
and
it.
cover.
I love that.
I think offensively, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
We can fucking get guys to beat Canadians. We can get guys.
You just got to get fast guys out there who can catch it. It's not that big of a
Then
deal.
I'm taking Rodgers as my
Your
quarterback.
one player. No, we get one NFL player.
Yeah, I'll take Rodgers.
That's who you want is Rodgers,
A guy who
Really?
can just sit there and just
but can't run.
can't run. Don't need him
But,
to.
yeah, but he'll get rushed.
That's fine. You've seen him get rushed.
Yeah, and he throws the ball 60 yards down the field out of bounds.
Yeah.
No, it's not Jordan Love. It's motherfucking can dart.
No, I get what you're
You
saying.
know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Best
No.
ball thrower in the league. Fred
not-
Warner,
when he's not
best
getting
linebacker in the league.
Yeah.
Who would you rather have at quarterback? Jaden Daniels?
Over Aaron Rodgers?
Say you can't rush. It's pure throwing.
But you can't say you can't rush because that's not part of the game.
Okay, yeah, then Rodgers is the best in the pocket.
There is no
That guy-
pocket, though.
Give me
What
Tom
do you mean
Brady
there's no
then.
pocket? There's only a pocket.
Give me Tom Brady then.
Fuck off.
No, I get what you're saying.
No.
I do. I think Rodgers.
Rodgers can still sling the ball, dude. If
Yeah,
he-
of course.
If he
Oh,
go,
yeah, absolutely.
if Rodgers joins the Steelers, I think he's gonna ball out wherever he
Well,
goes.
we did say that about when he joined the Jets.
Yep. Yeah, we did say that.
And he didn't
and I'm
play
I'm
that
saying
great.
right now, if Rodgers does not throw over 2,000 yards, that's decent, right?
Not really.
Well,
Not
that's
really, yeah.
not really.
3,000.
Okay.
I mean, if he's hurt for half the season,
What's
sure,
the middle
but
ground?
3,100.
Middle ground,
Yeah.
like for a quarterback of Aaron Rodgers' pedigree, I'd say 3,500 yards.
All right, if Rodgers
Would
does
be,
not
like,
throw over
good.
3,500 yards this season, I will shotgun that for Loco.
Oh,
at the
There we
end of the
go.
year. At
Jot
the
it down.
At the end of the year.
Shit.
At the end of the
Jot
year.
it down.
But if he does, you guys all have to shotgun.
Okay.
Not a Four Loco, but I will
Yes,
shotgun a
no,
beer.
for Loco. That is the bet.
Okay, so if Rodgers doesn't throw
What did he throw last year?
Over-
I'm just curious.
3,500 yards, Carl,
I'm looking it up right now.
I got it. I
Oh.
got it.
Carl,
He threw
Yeah,
3,900
almost 4,000,
yards.
Yeah.
He threw 3,900 yards last season.
Oof.
Is that right?
And that was
no
all.
way.
Yes, it was all during the end of the year too.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to bump that up to like 37.50. Meet halfway.
Right.
No.
We already met.
I will take that bet. If you guys want to back out, that's fair.
Let's shake
But
on
I'll
it.
take it.
All right, wait. 35?
35.
3,500 yards.
Look at these stats. He threw for 4,600 yards in 2011.
Andy, you want in on it? But he doesn't because he fucking... I don't know. I was going to try and talk shit, Andy. I love you. I don't know why
Love
we're
you too, bud.
heated against each other.
It's just fun, man. You know.
Yeah. Halle Birdie.
I'd shake for 30. What'd you shake on?
35. Over.
Ooh, I'd shake for 38.
Over 38?
Yep.
I just took over.
I would do 38, but make the bet a little less, like not a Four Loko.
Fucking
Right.
quit being pussies, boys. Fucking have some fun. Let's fucking go. Come on.
3,800.
We're gonna forget this conversation 7
Yeah,
months
right.
from
But we
now.
write it down, and
Oh,
then when it
it's
happens,
written
it's going to
down.
suck.
3,800. I'll shake on it.
How do we do that?
He's got 35. I got 38.
I got over 35.
I'm in at 35.
Andy, give your bet.
Don't be pussies, fellas. Come on.
All right, I'll twist it. I'll say touchdowns. I'll go
Okay.
touchdowns instead. Is that let's say
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
over what he had 28 touchdowns last year.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'll do the same thing. I'll do 28. So 27 and a half, or 28 and a half, 27 and a half. Or let's do if he throws 28 or more touchdowns.
If he throws under 28 touchdowns, you have to shotgun a beer. Or Four Loko.
Right.
Yep. Right?
Okay.
It's fine. Seamus, what's yours?
Should I do interceptions?
Oh.
Yeah. Pick your poison, bud.
Man, that's a tough one. Nah, that one's too tough. That one's too tough. You never.
28 for 11 last year.
I would still shake out 3,800 yards though.
All right.
All right.
38?
38.
I mean, I don't know what I'm shaking. I'm just saying
38. He has to shake or he has to throw more than 3,800 yards for me to shotgun a Four Loko.
eventually I'm just going to have to shotgun Four Loko. Look at Andy. I love
Yeah,
him.
what?
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, fuck it. I'll do 35.
All right,
Fuck it.
let's go.
All right.
All right. You guys want to talk about the Packer schedule release?
Yeah, really quick, one thing. I think the U.S. will dominate in flag football so
I do
bad
too.
that there's some sports I'd rather see in the Olympics than flag
Okay.
football.
I
yeah.
like that. I like
Here
that.
are the sports I'd rather see
Wiffle ball?
in the. Oh, fuck, that's a good one. Yeah.
Love wiffle ball.
Kickball.
Oh, keg ball?
Kegball.
Keg ball. Basketball.
Basket. Yes.
Hell yeah.
My
Hell
list just
yeah.
keeps growing. Okay. The sports I'd rather see in the Olympics over flag football: tug of war,
Oh.
dodgeball,
Ooh, that's a good one too.
something we said earlier in the show, lawnmower jousting.
And your joust is a pitchfork.
Yeah. Oh,
my
Yeah.
God.
It's a
Fucking
death. It's
yes.
to the death.
It's a
lawnmower
death.
jousting to the death. Competitive typing.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Oh,
Wood slab sanding.
Fucking
Competitive podcast.
go!
Competitive podcasting.
Wow.
I don't know how that's judged, but it's to the death.
How long
either
can you
way.
podcast
Yeah,
for?
exactly.
Yeah, we've won.
First one to piss loses. Competitive beer chugging.
That would be electric.
Chew spitting. Stone skipping.
Ooh.
I fucking practiced up
That's
north.
a good one.
Grass
That is on ESPN. Stone skipping's on ESPN.
I
grass
believe that.
growing.
Grass growing.
Wood splitting.
Can't do that.
That'd be better.
Firefighting.
I want to do that.
Max, no joke. I was just gonna say firefight.
You know who puts out the best fires, Andy? Fucking
Who that?
Halliburton.
He starts the fires.
Let's go.
He starts-
Pacers in
Brutal.
6 minutes.
Yeah, him and good old Hitler and Hitler Burton starting fires. Sounds about right.
I'd also like to see jet skiing.
That'd be
okay.
badass.
Water tubing.
Not bad. If the Pacers win, Andy has to trot around with his fist up like this. Around, can you see me?
That's fucked up. Put
Not
that
yet.
shit
It's a
down.
little delayed on my screen, but
Can you see me?
Put
oh
that
my
shit
god, now I
down.
see. Nope,
You
not
have to
doing
do
Put
that.
that shit down.
Seamus?
We do
Yeah,
not
put that shit
condone.
down now.
I don't
symbol.
condone that either, but if he wants
That's
to be
part
so
of the bet.
confident,
Okay.
better put a little mustache above your lip and fucking start trot, my friend.
I'm not doing that.
All right, whatever.
I will make a bet with you though on the
Alright.
series.
All right, all right.
All right. And then to wrap it up, like we were saying, wiffle ball, basketball, and kickball. So those are all the sports I'd rather see.
Boys,
I agree.
I would like to put together a keg ball game.
That'd be fun.
Keg ball.
Would be sweet.
Never played it, but I've heard about it. You played it?
HUA keg
No.
ball tourney.
You have a keg at second base, right? And then you start with a full cup, and you gotta once you kick it, you gotta finish your cup before you get to second base, and then you fill it back up.
Right,
And I
once-
think
And
it's
then
just
you
like
fill
a
it
ca-
back
and
up.
I think it's just a constant drinking thing. I don't really know how
That'd
the
be
rules
fun.
work, but
That would be fun.
Constant drinking and running, baby.
we could do it at Webster Park. Sounds pretty badass.
That would be pretty sweet.
Would be sweet. Would they let
All right,
you
guys,
put a
so
keg onto the field?
we-
though?
No
Carl
one's
and I
there.
need to figure out a bet here for the Pacers next series. Any ideas?
I'll shave my head.
I'll do it too.
Man's
I
Really?
lose.
Oh, Andy, fuck you. I'll shave my head bald. All right, now let's come up with a decent one.
Well, okay, since the Pacers are already up a game, it has to be a little bit more skewed towards advantageous to Andy.
advantageous. What does that mean?
Like
more toward like hip.
advantageous.
Like maybe not advantageous or like the
Sounds like a good word. Like
you're already up is what I'm saying, Carl.
Well,
You've already
I got that, yeah.
game up.
advantageous. I would like to know. What
I mean,
that
you could
means.
just do another chug like shotgun.
No.
Okay.
Let's make it like head buzzing or something fun.
Mustache buzzing. You have to
If the
shave one
Pacers
side of your
win-
mustache.
I'll shave it.
If the
fucking.
Pacers win,
Eyebrow,
I'll say how bad of a
shave
movie
the
draft
eyebrow.
day is.
Oh wait, what'd you say?
I said if the Pacers win, I'll give a little speech about how bad draft day is.
Oh Jesus Christ! Come on,
and if the
Andy.
Knicks,
Let's do something bigger
All right,
than that. What are we doing? Speeches?
we can do something else.
If the Pacers win this series, you're already bald. Can we get some ideas here?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Like something not something serious.
Nothing crazy.
Not
Tattoo.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I've already tried that and my friends didn't get it.
Yeah.
So I just have my friend's initials on my fucking leg.
I like that tattoo. I
Could
have a
do
piece
like
of stinky
you
cheese
could
on
do
my
like
leg.
Carl. You have to shave one side of your head
Okay.
if the Knicks win.
And
If the Pacers win, Andy, you have to just shave one side of your face
Andy has to shave one eyebrow.
or one eyebrow.
One
I'm not doing
eyebrow.
eyebrows. Eyebrows are off limits.
Scary. What do you want to do then?
I don't know, man. Fuck it. Well,
All right, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Fuck it, man. Well, fuck my eyebrows. I don't care.
No, head. Well, you're already bald.
That's
But
what I'm saying. Face. Andy shaves one side of his face.
Yeah, but the hair still grows.
if I win, you have to walk around a whole workday with one of your testicles hanging out. If you win, I'll shave my head bald. Not my eyebrows, not my eyelashes, just bald.
Yeah, that's a fair bet. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
for
fair.
sure.
That's a fair bet, yeah.
Andy gets an indecent exposure ticket.
Yeah, right. He ends
I
up
won't
on the
pay.
register.
I won't pay
the
half
sex
of it,
offender
but
list.
I'll support you in court. Told him to do it.
See, Your Honor, we were just doing a friendly bet.
All right,
Yeah, it was just
all
a
right. By the end of
friendly
this
way.
episode, we'll figure out what we gotta do.
Loser just has to shotgun 2 beers in a row. And
There you
send
go.
Send it to the group chat.
All right. Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Fucking boring.
I was like, that's a Tuesday.
It's a
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I was hoping to get
Tuesday.
Bill Scott's tattooed against my cock.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
feel
loser
like I had some-
shotguns 2 beers in a row.
All right.
Okay.
Should we talk schedule?
Yeah, Packers schedule.
Did you?
Who wants to start?
Well, it's pretty cool that the Packers finally got a home opener.
Yeah. Also
Yeah,
got
pretty
a
dope.
bye week, week 5.
Yeah, that
which
kinda
is fucking
sucks.
shitty. Oh, I actually have some stats. Who is my phone?
I think it might be on the ground. I thought I saw it on the ground.
Oh, right under you.
Somehow Seamo's got it underneath them. Yeah, so the Packers, well, you're figuring that out. The Packers schedule is home against the Lions. Home Thursday night, home against the Commanders. Noon at Cleveland. Sunday night game at Dallas. Bye week, which just sucks. We got such an early bye week.
Yeah.
Then we got the Sunday 3/25, October 12th, home against the Bengals. Then we got at Arizona. We got a Sunday night game at Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
The Carolina Panthers come to Green Bay. Eagles Monday night at Green Bay. We go to the New York Giants. That's November 16th. And then we've got the Vikings at home, November 23rd. And then the noon Thanksgiving game at Detroit. Bears at home, December 7th. In Denver. In Chicago. Home against the Ravens, which is crazy that that's a noon game. And then we end the season at Minnesota.
So I have a little more in detail about the advantages and disadvantages we have with the schedule.
Lay it on me.
So, pros, home game late in the season. The Packers will have 2 of their final 3 games at Lambeau, which is crucial.
Big.
Wait,
It's
what?
our prime time.
No.
Home games.
No, that's not true, though.
Home games late in the season. The Packers will have 2 of their final 3.
That's not true.
Game.
We go at Chicago, home against the Ravens, at Minnesota. Those are the final 3 games.
The fuck?
Was that last season?
No, it says 2025. All right. Advantage of week 14. The Packers will have +1, or they'll have a 1 rest day advantage before playing the Chicago Bears in week 14,
That's true.
before the Baltimore Ravens in week 17.
Mm-hmm.
The primetime games at home. The Packers will have several primetime games at Lambeau, which can create an atmosphere and potentially give them an edge.
Give them an edge.
And then we got a
Lynn
bunch
Cooper.
of cons. Tough strength of schedule. The Packers are tied for the 5th hardest schedule in the league, with their opponents having a high winning percentage.
Dun, dun, dun.
Early bye. The Packers' early bye, week 5,
Yeah,
could
that
be
sucks.
problematic. And then multiple short road weeks. The Packers have an NFL high 3 short road weeks,
Jesus.
which can be challenging to manage with travel and recovery.
Yep.
Then we got primetime games on the road. The Packers have several primetime games on the road, which can be difficult to prepare for.
Yep.
High number of road games. The Packers will have a significant number of road games, which can be taxing on the players. And then finally, 3 short road weeks. The Packers have 3 short road weeks. Week 8 against Pittsburgh, week 11 against the Giants, and week 18 against the Vikings, which can be difficult for the players.
Yep.
And then we have no international games.
Did you see the Vikings have 2 international games?
Yeah, they go back to it.
Do they really?
Ireland. They go from Ireland to London.
Really?
Uh huh.
Yeah. I think that's
That's
the
kinda
first
brutal.
time,
First time ever,
first time
yeah.
ever.
That's got to be brutal.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think it's. I actually
Do
have
they
no
even
idea.
come back to the
Is it
States in between those
back?
games?
No.
Back to back?
Oh, I bet they just fly from Ireland over to London and
Yeah, they do.
That's
practice
crazy.
there. Yeah,
That's got to be tough.
I feel like at that point it's not. I mean, it's not crazy far. You're at least able to stay in the same place for a week.
Right.
Yeah, but you don't get like your facilities, your normal
Right,
facilities and
right.
things like you're staying out in hotels. Guys aren't.
Yeah.
You know,
Your own bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you're on the road for 2 weeks.
What's
all right, so we talked about this last year. Remember how last year I was saying like the expectations are high now. We got to make the playoffs. The year before that we were talking there's no expectations. This expectation for me this year is solely I mean Jordan Love. Jordan Love has to perform above and beyond
Got to step it up.
for us to be confident
Yeah.
going forward.
I don't think there's any room for excuses of being a new starting quarterback, even though like he's been in the team, under Rodgers and everything. Obviously, last season and the season before is like, new team, young players,
Right.
Everybody's getting to know,
Right.
Yeah.
But now he should really be stepping into a veteran role.
Yep.
And having
Yeah,
his shit
they went and
together.
got him some weapons.
Right.
Yeah.
I think one thing to say is like I don't think we exactly know what the wide receiver room is going to be exactly.
Right.
But from just like a quarterback position, he needs to show up as a veteran quarterback.
Yeah.
He needs to limit those like early game, just kind of like, what are you doing plays of like. It's,
Also the panic plays,
Yeah.
throwing across body, across the field.
just chucking it up,
Or it's like,
double
hey, man,
coverage.
That shit needs to be
smarter than
tightened
that.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smarter than that.
He needs to be playing smart.
Like that
veteran
game against
football.
the 49ers when he fucking threw it across the field, threw that pick. It's like,
Yeah.
come on, dude. I don't know what to expect. I expect playoffs.
Naturally.
And I don't know. I don't know what my expectations are.
Yeah, I mean, we're so far out, even from like training camp, like regular, like preseason, even. Like, I don't want to get too far into it, but yeah, like I would say playoffs for sure again.
Yeah.
At least, but
Yeah. I mean, this is where we're at now. I mean, we got baseball, we got basketball, and then we got the off season of the NFL.
Yeah. Which, yeah, I mean, you can only talk NFL so much before, like, they start getting into training camp.
Right.
Like, players get hurt, and you kind of can see what your team is actually going to be like going into the season. And then once the season starts, like, last year, Love got hurt.
Yep.
That very first game that, excuses was that's why he wasn't playing great is because he was playing hurt. And that's, you want to see that out of your starting quarterback, the guy gritting it out and playing through injuries. But at the same time, like, you don't want to be like, oh, he's hurt, so he's not playing well. It's like, all right, well, if you're playing, play what, like, you got to.
Right. We were winning with Malik.
Right.
We definitely will not have Malik this year, I feel like. I mean, he's still in. Or
Where would he go?
I mean, I don't. I feel like the year he had last year, somebody's going to try and pick him up. There's enough teams who need a starting quarterback.
Yeah, but he's under contract, so it's not.
How
like,
many years
Yeah.
do we have? Just 2?
I think we have him this year for sure, and then
this year for sure. Possibly next year.
And I mean, I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
we could, if God forbid Love gets hurt again, but Malik goes back in, balls out, he's gonna find himself a,
Oh yeah. So what if Love gets hurt again? And obviously this is way far out, but just thinking about, like, as a Packer fan, what would you want the team to do if Love gets hurt again?
if Malik,
And Malik
balls.
plays really well. Like, he wins us, like, 8 games. And, like,
Keep going.
he plays, like, Love is out for an extended period of time. And Malik is, like, a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. He goes 8-0 in his stretch. Like,
You can't pull him out.
and say Love was kind of struggling. He was playing okay. He was just kind of, he was like, we're like 3-2 with Jordan Love. He gets hurt. Malik comes in, and all of a sudden we're 11-2, and he is just like, do you go like, well, almost kind of like what happened with Philly that year when Nick Foles won the Super Bowl. Like, a little different because Foles was, Wentz, whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah, Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz was like, it was like a season-ending injury, so there was no like, yeah, but he might come back this year. Like it was pretty much just Foles or nothing.
Big Dick Nick.
Yeah, huge Dick Nick. I mean Super Bowl Dick Nick.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, that would be.
I think if we're at a point where Malik has run us 8 games, say we're 8 games straight or something, you know, and he's on a run. As a fan, as a person on the outside, be like, yeah, keep him going.
Sure.
But the amount of money we have on the contract with Jordan, Jordan Love's going to play. If he's healthy, doesn't matter how hot Malik is, Jordan Love's going to go in.
Right.
Because that's who we're paying. That's the franchise. But Malik looked fucking phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
And it was a simple offense. It was
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know what to expect out of the Packers. I don't know what to expect out.
I mean, yeah, Malik looked good, but let's be honest, it was a very simple offense. The few games they did need him to play, wasn't a lot of throwing the ball. I mean, he did enough, but it wasn't. They rushed a lot. So if he did have to play for an extended period of time, obviously I think we feel confident in his ability to do so. They like to throw the ball around based on what we saw, but they would have to game plan for that for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I think Malik will get. We'll probably play him. We'll have him this year.
Yeah, we haven't. So yeah, so we took him over from the Titans. His rookie deal from the Titans.
Okay.
So this is his last year on that rookie contract.
Okay.
Before he needs to be signed to something else.
Yeah, he either hits free agency or we sign him long term. Or yeah, I mean, theoretically, if you're looking to trade him, this is the year to trade him because it's not guaranteed that he's on the team next year. So like,
I bet he goes back to the Titans.
But they just drafted Cam Ward though.
Oh, they did just draft Cam Ward. Who's a team? The Jags have
the Giants.
The Giants.
I mean, did they just draft?
Oh yeah, Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart. The Jags have
the Saints.
The Saints.
The Saints just drafted quarterback as well. The Panthers.
Derek Carr just retired.
Bryce Young might be a dog, dude.
Might be.
He might be.
Never know.
But
Derek Carr, yeah, he's gone.
But yeah, the Saints drafted that guy out of
Tyler Shock from Louisville.
The 37-year-old rookie.
Yeah. The whole Rodgers thing, like he came out saying people close to him have cancer, and like that's understandable. But how many off seasons are we gonna go with waiting on his fucking answer? You know what I mean?
It ain't our problem no more.
It's not our problem, but at the same time, like I don't know what you guys think. If Rodgers went to the Steelers, it'd be awesome. I'd rather cheer for him than them. But it's just my buddy is a diehard Steelers fan, and he's been talking to me. He's like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like Rodgers is signing, and I'm like, dude, it's your off season. Like he's
down in fucking Bermuda or whatever.
That's how it goes. Like obviously he has family.
Wait till he gets back.
Yeah, he has family problems or whatever, but you're gonna be fucking waiting.
Yeah.
I hope Rodgers goes out on a decent note.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a good season out of Rodgers.
I like to see us beat
not good enough to beat us, but you know what I mean.
I like to see him have a good season and then see us beat the shit out of him.
Naturally,
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Be sweet.
I don't know. I just at this point he's not a Packer, and I don't
really give a shit.
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't hope he does bad. I don't hope he does good. I just whatever. When he makes up his mind, it'll be the Steelers. It's the Steelers' problem.
You think people are actually going to sign him?
Yeah. Somebody's going to sign him.
Yeah, there's no way
he can still throw.
I don't think, unless he retires. But
Rodgers is. I mean, it's like you got Kirk Cousins is out there. Would you rather have Kirk Cousins or Aaron Rodgers?
There's still a lot of guys I would rather have Rodgers over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Rodgers can still throw the ball. He can't move. Can't really move, but he can still sling it.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm happy that we have Jordan Love. We're not sitting on an off season waiting for who's going to be our quarterback.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, right.
But it's interesting. This year's going to be.
But like, what if Jordan Love sucks ass
That's
this year?
that's what I told Frelick yesterday. I was like, what if Jordan Love just is ass?
Just dog shit.
Like, what if we fucked up on this one like this?
But then you look at a quarterback like Jared Goff, who was the first pick in the draft. He wasn't great for a while with the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like he got him to a Super Bowl, but
Yeah.
they scored 3 points in that game.
Yeah.
And then he goes to the Lions, and he's a really good
Menace.
quarterback now.
I mean-
yeah.
Yep.
Is it?
I mean, hell, even his first year with the Lions was just very all right. Like
Right.
it wasn't.
He had Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson and all these. Like, what do you think Ben Johnson's going to do with the Bears? Like, you think?
Here we go.
I think the NFC North is probably going to be one of the toughest divisions.
Yeah.
But I'm also,
I mean, it was last year too.
It was.
But I think it will be again this year.
But I think what's kind of scares me a little bit. I think the Bears could be a little bit. I mean, they signed a bunch of O linemen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they could be a team.
Sure. Of course.
I'm
yeah.
super curious to see if the Lions, what happens with them.
Yeah, with all their coaches
Yeah.
going bye-bye.
What do you think, Andy? The Lions. You think Dan Campbell keeps them together? I love Dan Campbell.
Yeah, I'm a football guy if there ever was one.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see with their obviously their offensive and defensive coordinators leaving to go become head coaches. They still got so much talent, and they're going to be healthy this year.
Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah, he's going to be healthy.
Hutchinson's coming back, and we see that they've had so many defensive injuries that suck for them. You hate to see it. I don't know. I think they'll be fine. You hope that because at some point they're going to have to pay a lot of guys too. Like within the next couple of years, they're going to have to pay a lot of guys. And that's like the one thing where I'm like, who knows if guys take discounts or guys want their money and they hit the market. Like, that's going to be the one thing for them, I think.
You know what's annoying? All right, this is totally off topic. Sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
Sorry about it. Is it the same way at fucking Detroit Field, whatever it's called? Ford Field? Is it all cashless?
I've only been to one game there, and that was 2 seasons ago now. That was Aaron Rodgers' last year of the Packs. That I honestly don't even remember.
It's my biggest pet peeve. I
was broken jobless, so I didn't have any beers.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Damn.
I went to a Rockers game, or we were at a Rockers stadium yesterday, and they're all cashless.
Yeah.
I was
It's
like,
the way of the world.
I think it's the most frustrating thing to me.
It
I
is
hate
frustrating.
that.
We're not making pennies no more, man.
How come?
We stopped making pennies.
Well, why can't we use cash no more?
Who needs cash?
Me.
You get direct deposit. What you getting cash for?
I like cash. I don't like a card. I
Cash
like
is
cash because I can follow how much money I'm spending. My card, I'll swipe it till I'm fucking sleeping on the street.
Till it says, hey,
buddy.
Hey.
Hey. Sorry about it.
Whoa, sorry about
Yeah,
it.
You know how many sorry about it's I've gotten? But with cash, it's like, all right, I got $10. Tell
I get
us
what
sorry
you're
about
saying.
it.
It doesn't make. It's like, what are we not doing?
Yeah, it was at the Rocker Stadium. I'm like, hey, can I get a beer? Handed her a $10 bill. She's like, nah, it's all cashless. It's like, the fucking Rocker Stadium?
Nobody handles cash anymore.
Yeah.
They got to
All
do so
these
much with
players
cash.
work at fucking Quick Trip. Give me a fucking beer.
Yeah.
Assholes, dude.
That's what the Rockers' name should be next. The Green Bay Quick Trips.
They should have stayed the
Hell
Bullfrogs.
yeah.
They should have stayed the Bullfrogs.
Bill Scott would have kept in the Bullfrogs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an opinion really either way on the cashless thing, but
Sorry. It was one of those random. Super annoying to me. Like, I think I get it in Lambeau, like the cashless thing in Lambeau. It's like easier to keep track of all the. But like, fucking Rockers, dude. Come on, you got like 20 people coming to the game.
Yeah.
I'll give you $30 so I can go on the deck and drink. Like,
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah, what is it like to get into their like party pit? All you
It's
can
30
drink
bucks, all you can drink and eat for the game.
That's awesome.
for $15.
$15, and I can't pay $5 for a sneaky bar.
Cunts, dude. Come on. Fucking, we ain't rocking no more in
Yeah,
here.
rocking no
Fucking
more.
hey, Jesus Christ. All right, any other Packers news, notes, anything?
Did
NFL
anybody
related?
else watch the Favre
Oh
documentary?
yeah. We'll talk Favre.
No, I haven't.
Yes.
I have not. I've said that I don't have Netflix. I got to get back in the Netflix.
I'll just
game.
send you
I'm
my
missing
info.
out. Yeah,
Was very all right.
that's what Carl was saying.
It was like, I don't know. It was kind
It
of
was.
like. It was
I
just,
was like, I thought they were gonna do like maybe a 2 or 3 episode documentary. It was like an hour long, and it was a lot about like the Favre playing days and like him sending the wiener pick to the Jets like staff person
hot ass
who was working
Jen
the games,
Sturger.
and it was like it kind of had like her backstory, and like it was something like wasn't really about Favre. It was probably about her.
It was
And
all
then
about Jen
it-
Sturger.
The last like 10 minutes of it were like, oh, by the way, he defrauded, Southern Mississippi University or whatever the fuck it was. Like, so it was like the whole part of like what the documentary, what I thought it was going to be about. Obviously, they're going to have a lot of the Packer and like his playing career, but it was like the last 10, 15 minutes were just like, oh yeah, outside of like being a quarterback and sending dick pics, oh, he also did these bad things too, and that was pretty much about it.
It was like they had like people from, you could tell they were doing interviews from Stadium View, and everybody was like, yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised at all. Like, we've seen what he used to do. And it was just videos of Favre fucking young, going after
Just
puss.
party Favre.
Yeah. It was, I mean, obviously it was like, oh yeah, Favre's a scumbag. But I don't know, the whole documentary was just like, it was like Favre's playing career. It was like a 30 for 30 about his playing career. And then Jen Sturger came on. And then it just turned into Brett Favre.
There's just so many
which
players.
is like,
Dick pic gate.
I don't defend him. I'm not defending him, but like it was just
Hey,
the transition, like how the documentary went was not great.
this is Brett.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd really like to see you after.
And I
practice.
tell you what, the little block of his dick was like this big. So I was like, whoa. I thought it'd be like that big.
His hands are huge,
Don't send a soft picture to Jen Sturger.
dude. And she's hot. Players have done There's been so many players that have done so many worse things than Favre has done. Where like I don't.
outside of until he started like getting into fraud and defrauding.
He was a
university
scumbag.
basketball.
Favre's a scumbag.
Sure, but that's what I'm saying. Like, so many players in the NFL are scumbags. That just because of
Yeah, dude.
how they've like, if you're an elite athlete, you grow up with like
You're
people-
entitled.
Yeah, you're entitled, and people kind of looking the other way, and just silver-haired dudes who are just like, oh no, he's under my watch, he's gonna be okay, and then they still go out and do a bunch of bad shit. Like, who they do bad shit their entire lives, like.
Well, that's another thing with the Favre document. They didn't touch at all on his like addiction, like with his pills and his alcohol.
Which the pills and shit were prescribed by NFL doctors, and then
yeah,
it was
yeah,
enabled by NFL. Like, that's what
And that's what I'm saying. Like, they skipped a lot of shit where it's like, I'm not fucking sticking up for Favre. He also he did some scumbag shit,
Right.
obviously. But like, just the way they told the story was like super kind of blotchy, and then I mean,
Yeah, I was.
Show me the good
disappointed
stuff.
because
Yeah.
it was
I
like
love
Show me
those.
the good stuff.
I would still watch it, but I love the Untold documentaries, which is that's what it was.
Do you
I
think
they
it
have
was that great? I didn't
Really,
think it
really
was
good
that great.
documentaries, and I think this one was just not put together very
yes,
well.
thank
Okay.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like the Johnny Manziel Untold's great. They have an
Adam
awesome.
Manziel, the Florida Gators,
The
the
Florida
Malice at the
Gators, yeah.
Palace.
They just didn't.
They have the
They didn't do a good job with like.
Yeah.
They just made it about like Jen Sturger, which is I think was the point, which I get. Like Favre was trying to get some of that, and she looks exactly like Favre's wife.
Oh, really?
Which is Jen Sturger looks exactly
Well,
like
that's
Diane.
the thing. The dude's got CTE. He might have thought it was his wife the whole time, and he's
Hey,
like, "Shit,
see,
when did my wife's name change
Favre-
from
Favre was-
Deanna to Jen?" Fuck. Well, hey, Jen, I guess your name's Jen now. I thought
Close
it was
enough.
Deanna. Yeah.
Favre just wanted to bang some bitch who wasn't in chemo.
Can't spell Jen without
jeez.
Deanna.
I'm not being an asshole. It's the truth, dude.
Fucking. Yeah, but no, like you're saying, I'm
It
not
just
saying
wasn't-
Favre was a good
They just
guy,
didn't put the
but
story together well. Obviously, like Favre, wasn't a good guy.
everything that goes into his story deserves more than just
Yes, it
a
wasn't
1 hour
It wasn't
or whatever it is. Like,
especially if we're doing I thought it'd be like a concussion documentary. Like he has Parkinson's now, so
Yeah.
it was like I thought it'd be like in kind of gradually into that, but then it just turned to like Jen Sturger. Like I saw his cock. Never met him.
Yeah, you should be so lucky, Jen. No, I'm kidding.
I think you should have got that autographed.
Yeah, should have.
Like vice versa, I thought the Aaron Rodgers documentary was really good. Like they fit so much into that, maybe more than they needed to, and that was like 3 hour and 20-minute episodes.
See,
Okay.
you liked it. Did
Like,
you like
they-
the Aaron Rodgers?
I didn't watch it. I
Oh
I
god
haven't
damn it!
had-
I gotta
I
send
liked
you
it.
all of it.
Personally, I liked it.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
It was like you got to see Aaron Rodgers tripping balls.
tripping balls.
It was the perfect amount of like his playing days, high school, college, leading up to the draft with the Packers,
Yeah.
throughout his Packers career, and then with the Jets. But then it also mixed in like a great amount of him just in his darkness retreat, tripping balls on ayahuasca
Yeah.
with other players and like other people and
Guy from the
South America,
Dolphins.
wherever the fuck he was at. I thought that was very well put together and like mixed up.
It
really
was
well.
good too. Yeah, it was
Do
good.
you think if Favre tripped balls on ayahuasca before he went to the Jets,
I think
he
Favre
sends
is-
he sends the dick pic to Jen Sturger?
Absolutely. He probably sends.
He probably sends a couple more.
He probably
Probably
sends
sends
it
a hard.
on his back.
Yeah, he probably sends
Probably
a better.
sends a better view.
He sends a better dick pic.
Dude, I mean, watching like the Rodgers shit, like Andy said, it was like, everybody was like, oh, of course, Rodgers is making a documentary before he even fucking retires. And then you watch it, and it's like, it's pretty fucking interesting.
I mean,
But it
yeah,
got picked apart pretty
he is-
heavy.
He is one of the, was one of the greatest quarterbacks of our
Ball
generation.
throwers. Greatest ball
Yeah.
thrower.
Oh, like you look at the numbers, it was like Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
that's what he did for like a 8-year stretch. Like holy shit.
So I was expecting out of this the Rodgers documentary learn a little bit about like the family shit. You know how like
there's no family shit, right?
nothing, dude.
There
Nothing.
was a little bit.
I mean, kind of,
But he
but like
dive deep
nothing
into it.
into
But there was a little bit.
Well,
He
and
had-
it was
he has,
produced by Rogers, so
Right.
if he didn't want it in,
He's
it
like-
wasn't going to go in.
he's like-
which is fair.
2 brothers and a sister. One of his brothers seems like a fucking douchebag
Yeah, because one of them was
on The Bachelor.
and yeah, he was a quarterback at Vanderbilt,
Yeah.
and I remember seeing a video of them training together like a long time ago, and
Yeah, and
that
yeah,
must have
Rodgers.
fallen
That's like
through.
one of the big like Rodgers never talks about his family treat him like shit. It's like
But also
it's like we don't know the
did
story.
his family treat Rogers like shit as well? Like you don't
It's like we never saw Rodgers' mom and dad at a Packer game.
right.
Never, ever. And it was, you never knew. And then, this documentary came out. It's like, oh, we'll learn a little bit more. And it was just about his,
Yeah.
like
Which makes you wonder, it can't be that good of a relationship on either side.
what he said. I think what he said in the documentary was like, I had to be. They never told me I was good. That's what he always said. He's
Sure.
like, my mom and dad never told me I was good. He's like, they never believed in me, so I had to believe in myself.
Right.
So he put
Yeah.
down his mom and dad, where he's like, my mom and dad never thought I was gonna amount to nothing, so I had to do it myself.
Which probably
Well, it's
drove
like,
him
that's
to be
badass.
the quarterback he was.
Yeah.
Which also
She's like, they should have hit him, so we could have got 2 Super Bowls.
right,
maybe.
yeah. Yeah,
Right.
instead of just verbal, they should have done a little physical, so you could have went through a little bit.
Push him
more.
a little
Yeah,
harder.
Pushed him a little harder. Than,
Smack him on.
But yeah, I mean, that can't. I would hope that one day that story comes out, and maybe they do it they'll come to an understanding together. Like, it almost seems like they didn't understand the type of commitment and, like, things that goes into being an elite level quarterback, and he didn't understand that maybe they were trying to parent him the way they thought was best, and it just was, like, not – there was no, like –
connection or
communication.
It's so weird because, like, I follow all his siblings and his family, and they're, like, on vacation. Like, it's everybody but Rogers. It's so and it's funky. Like, I get it. It's like, who knows what happened,
Right.
But it's like, yeah, it's just like they all look like Aaron too.
Sure.
They all do. Like his mom, his dad. Like, it's like the whole family, but Rogers. And it's like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Maybe not weird, but like, never saw Rogers' family at a Packer game. Never in the booth.
Right, yeah, you really don't
hear
about that. Yeah. I don't know. That's a story to be told one day, hopefully. And maybe not. Maybe we'll never know, and that's their own personal thing about it.
Maybe he'll drive the Steelers organization into the dirt, and Love will win us a couple Super Bowls.
Can only hope.
Yeah. And then maybe Aaron Rodgers' parents will take Love in as their own. And
The son we always wanted.
yeah, always wanted a black son.
Yeah. We knew Jordan would be good. We didn't believe in Aaron, though.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And Jen Sturger will come out of the woodworks.
And be like, hey.
I always wanted a dick pic from Jordan Love.
Yeah. Favre's small. I was shocked on how small Favre's dick was. I was so disappointed.
Wow.
You saw the picture in the documentary. It's like,
he was
come
on pain meds.
Fluff.
Yeah, right.
He was
He's
on a
got
lot
the pain
of
med
Vicodin.
dick.
This is like, was he still on?
I don't
Probably.
Fluff it up a little bit.
Cut it.
Yeah.
Can't get it up.
If that was
But
fluffed
okay,
up
it was
for
just
him.
a black blob over his dick. It's like, yo, dude, nobody knows how big it is. Make that thing like 14 inches long.
Yeah, well,
so
if it
people
was,
don't have to guess. When I saw it, I was like, Favre's got a 4-inch dick. Me and Favre have a lot of things in common. Right?
Well, yeah, if it was Favre, creating the documentary, it would have been, down to his knees.
Favre has no idea what
Right.
the fuck is going on.
No, and that's kind of the.
Favre's sitting there going, my daughter's got a nice volleyball court. Somebody stole money. And my dick's pretty small. We've talked about it before, but I don't know how much he really understood what went into. I think he had a good idea.
I mean, maybe, or he was friends with a politician
I
who was
tell
just
you
like,
what,
yeah, we can get you money for your daughter's volleyball.
No
And he
matter
was
how
like,
much-
okay.
There was they showed a text
Yeah.
from somebody and like somebody from this organization or whatever it was, where Barb
Pretty
texted. He was
guilty.
like, if they trace this back to us, is there any way I can get in trouble or get backlash for this? So like, he knew he knew enough.
He knew what was going on.
Sure, but did he know that was being taken from poor people? Is what I'm saying. Like, that's because that's the whole crux of it. Is like, oh, he was stealing from the poor. Yes, he did, and
Maybe
that's not
Favre
a good
thinks
thing.
he's still poor.
Yes.
Just take it from my mom and dad.
And he's back. He's like, well, I'm just a poor boy from Mississippi. What are we talking about
All
here?
back in Mississippi.
But no, of
just
course
thinking
he's definitely
Mississippi
guilty.
riot.
He was for sure 100% guilty. But my whole thing, it's just like, but what exactly did he 100% know? Like, this money was being taken from this area and to move to this, or was it just like, yeah, this is kind of shady, Favre. I don't know if we want to do this. It's moving this kind of money is shady, and he's just like,
I don't know if he had anybody around him saying that. I think everybody was like, you should probably take this money.
But right. So, what I'm saying with Andy saying, like, if Favre was going, hey, is this gonna look bad if we do this? But that he knows, like, no one told him, like, yeah, we're taking it from poor people. It's gonna look pretty bad, Favre.
I think Favre knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he's not guilty. I think he's guilty, and it's not a good thing to do.
That's what Grandpa was saying to me. He's like, you can't fucking have. He was so bummed out about this documentary. He's like, oh, Favre, like football Favre.
Okay, but
never forget football.
So
Favre,
if we're gonna get all bent out of shape over Favre taking money from the poor, are we gonna get all? Nobody's bent out of shape over the current government taking.
What about Deshaun
money
Watson
from the
still
poor?
being in the league?
Oh my God, I forgot about him.
Deshaun Watson, $230 million, biggest contract,
and he was giving money to those women.
He's giving back.
All I'm saying is everyone is
yeah.
so pissed at Favre. Oh, you took
Anyways.
money from the poor. Yeah, but that's what the people in our government are doing right now, are taking money from poor people. And nobody seems to give a fuck about that.
Yeah,
Nobody gives a fuck about that. Nobody cares that literally that's going on right now.
Yeah.
But an athlete does it, so it's a big deal.
Then it
Which
pops
it
off.
is.
Then it pops off.
Right. But politicians do it, and it's like, yeah, it's just what they do. It's like, what are we talking about here?
Favre's just
It's the
building
same
the
shit.
volleyball court and banging some good Mississippi.
Well,
Right.
Brett's
At least
just trying to
Favre
play
built the
some
volleyball
volleyball.
court. Fucking the politicians are just lining their own pockets.
Yeah.
God, it's so
No, I agree with you, man.
I think it's not right to do in any situation, but but nobody's getting all pissed off and making documentaries and
You know what pisses? Yeah, exactly. What pisses me off is like you have like the people like Ray Rice, Ray Lewis, these guys who are like convicted of like attempted murder and like all these things.
But Favre is the worst person to ever walk the planet. Like,
Yeah,
Maybe
What
if
are
he
we
had a
talking
bigger
about?
wiener,
he definitely.
people wouldn't have been.
I tell you what,
bitching
Seamus,
about it.
he did not. He did not. I saw his wiener. Didn't want him, but I saw it. He did not have a big enough wiener to do what he was doing.
Yeah, this is really where the ridicule's coming
yeah, right,
from.
exactly. He had a tiny freckled cock,
It was
according
this
to Jen
big.
Sturger.
The little black block was that big.
Dude, I'm pretty sure you can find.
Don't send soft dick pics. You know how many fucking hours I've spent sending dick pics? The right angle, the right lighting. I had one girl. I sent a dick pic. Andy, remember La Chenise?
Sure do.
Yes. I sent her. It was my best picture ever.
my best.
I fucking
Christ.
Paramount. And she texted me back. She goes,
Rose is out there who you're sending dick pics
she
to.
texted me. She's like, "What's going on?"
I said Rose is wondering who you're.
Jesus. Right. This was in high school, freshman year. And anyway, she's like, "Holy shit, it's big," and I'm like, I'm pretty good at taking pictures.
Pretty good at using Adobe Photo Editor. Let me
You got your
tell
3D glasses on, baby.
Holy shit,
God damn.
that's hilarious.
Fucking Favre forever.
That is Rose. Is it Rose?
I assume so.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious.
Send them again.
Ugh.
Yo. Keep going? Question mark? What are we talking about here?
I don't know.
Are you saying Favre should keep going and take more money from the poor?
I mean,
He's got Parkinson's now. He's too shaky.
It's too shaky. I didn't send those text
His
messages.
dick
I was
does
Just like
this
shaky
now.
shame.
just shaking.
Ah.
Just shaking. Man.
Shaky fucking Favre. Yeah.
Maybe him shaking would help kind of blur the lines of like.
Hey, babe.
That's his
Can't-
excuse
Right,
now.
you can't
Yeah.
really tell.
Dude,
Is that big or
his
is it just-
interviews hearing those were so funny. I'm just at my hotel. I'm just chilling. If you want to come by.
Hey,
I'm just
I'm
chilling.
just chilling. my dick's chilling. It's been on ice. For
Oh my god!
2
Have you
hours.
seen how similar Jen Sturger looks to Diane?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
could be
Yeah,
twins.
that was unreal.
that was probably his thing. He was like, "Let's get them both here." Sorry
What's
about
the
it.
difference?
Sorry, yeah.
I bought it.
I got cancer in one testicle and the other. We all hang out.
Jesus Christ,
It's
good to have you back, Seamus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
man. Forgot what this was like.
Oh man. Do Carl, you want to spell a word real
Yes, yes, I would love to. I would love to.
Oh my God! Wait, Carl spelling?
quick? No. It
No, but I
technically
would
should
love
still
to.
be on me.
Yeah.
But
spell it
Carl
now.
really wanted to spell a word a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
He
Where's that vape?
that was also on the ground somewhere. I saw it underneath your. Oh wait, maybe. Where did I see it?
we're
I
good.
don't know.
No, you got
Oh,
it.
that's your phone. All right. So that wraps up our sports talk. Pretty much the show. But we're gonna do a quick Carl versus the dictionary song or word. See if he can spell an S word.
Oh,
My boy don't spell words no good.
Me no word, no good.
No word, no good.
what is that?
What's going on in the chat? What are all these faces? I can't the glare of the light.
Those lights are bright as shit.
Yeah. All right.
What do you got for us, Carl?
If you're trying to play a song, you're not plugged in. Just so you know.
Classic. Oh god, here we go again.
What?
It's right down there, bud.
And your dongle is right by your feet.
There you go, bud. You're doing great. Max, you picking out a word for him?
Yeah, I got one picked out.
You got one already? Alright.
I tried this one. I picked out a word that now I think might be a little too. I tried to look at some easier words, like a little easier. You know,
Take it easy on the little guy.
But now I'm thinking this one might be a little too tough after the bapples have got to him.
Those are the best though.
Give me the good ones. All right, let me find my.
Because it's more fun when it's like a word that you've heard.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh, okay.
At least you could try at it.
Yeah. Rather than
Dictionary. Woo! Oh. All right. Do it. Y'all really can't spell for shit. Really can't spell for shit. It's time for Carl to get ready to learn. Ladies and gents, listen close. Well, he's spelling some words. Just one attempt for the kid to put the letters in turn. Got fingers crossed that the boss ain't about to get burned. I like Carl versus dictionary. Hey. And I can't spell for shit. He can't spell for shit, no. I really can't, Hey, I like, is he sober? Well, fucking barely. Sit back, relax, cause it's Carl versus the dictionary. Carl versus the dictionary. Probably gonna spell this word wrong. Fuck it. Yeah! Yo! Let's go. Alright, cool. Let's do it.
Alright, Carl.
S words?
On to the S words.
Alrighty.
Your word. Surreptitious.
What?
Surreptitious.
S.
Syrup.
Surreptitious?
S, right? S-Y. Wait. Say it again.
Okay.
Surreptitious.
Okay.
Surreptitious.
S.
Surreptitious.
Y. R. U. Syrup. S-R. Syrup. Jesus Christ, I'm drunk.
You want to spell it on the whiteboard?
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Surreptitious.
Surreptitious.
Syrup. Syrup.
Scissor.
Scissor.
Oh yeah, I'm plugging Andy. Or the phone, not Andy.
Andy, I'm glad you.
All right, let me see this. We've got.
It's gotta be wrong.
Oh.
We got SYRUPTISIOUS.
Carl, classic mistakes.
Yeah, not quite.
No.
Not quite. It's not surreptitious. It's
I love syrup.
syrup.
I love syrup.
Syrup is delicious.
All right, sorry about it.
It is spelled SURREPITIOUS. Surreptitious.
That's a tough one.
It sounds like someone who's like excited, like energetic.
Just a little titious.
Feeling all surreptitious right now.
Yeah, a little sweet.
A little sweet. Feeling a little
Feel a little
What does
sweet.
surreptitious mean?
Not quite that, but it is a behavior.
Okay.
So
maybe a little like grimy, a little like a rat.
A little ratty. Oh, you little rat.
I mean, you're more along the right lines with that. It's when someone behaves in a surreptitious way, they're being secretive.
A little suspicious.
They're doing something they don't want to be seen doing. They're
All right.
acting surreptitiously.
Surreptitiously.
Means secret.
They don't like the syrup.
In the
What was
sense
it?
of sneaky.
SURREP.
They don't like the
Titious?
syrup. They don't like the syrup.
Yeah,
That's a tough one. That was a tough
it
one.
is a tough one. surreptitious.
Well, Carl,
Yeah, I tried.
you still suck, dude.
So then, so next week we'll do HUA versus. So then next week we'll do HUA versus the Urban Dictionary. We'll do S words for the Urban Dictionary. So we'll give you a week off from spelling, and we'll do Urban Dictionary words next week.
I'll do some training.
There you go, bud. Hop back on that train.
Unless we wanted to try to jam it in now, or we could just.
Me spell
Nah.
another one? I'll spell another
You
one.
want to try to spell
Let's go.
another S word?
Redemption?
Yeah.
Redemption.
Already getting yelled at.
If you guys do, I think I'm out of here.
Hey, don't leave yet. Give him a word to
Okay.
spell.
Oh yeah, all right, Andy. We'll give you an S word here.
Yep.
Let's see. Whew. Oh wait, where's the? Hold on. I thought.
Fuck. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Hold on. It's not on this list. Let me Google it though.
Where's Crowbar at, Andy?
Snoozing.
God, what a nerd.
All right, Andy.
Right.
All right, Andy. Your word. Your word is scrupulous.
Ooh.
Say it again.
Scrupulous.
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 Wow. You little scrupulous little snack, you.
Scrupulous snack.
Stop it. All right, here goes. SCRUPELEOUS.
What was it? Scrupulous? You spelled it
He spelled scrupulous.
poopulous?
Scrupulous. Wait.
C
C.
Oh, C. Okay, I thought you said SP. Okay, I'm sorry.
SCRUP. I now forget what I said the first time.
Scrupulous.
Scroop.
SCRUP. ULEOUS.
Oh, so close. No E.
No E.
No E.
Wow.
SC.
Just OUS.
Yes. SCRUPULOUS. Scrupulous.
Scrupulous.
Definition.
And you want to take a guess at the definition?
Yeah.
Like a medical term.
You got the scrupulous on you.
Yeah, the screw.
Got the scroop cough.
Somebody who's just doing. They're out there just doing good. Somebody who's doing well. They're just doing scrupulous, man.
I woke up this morning feeling very scrupulous.
Very, very scrupulous.
Oh, I might be feeling a little scrupulous today.
You're.
Some say it's Friday tomorrow. I'm feeling a little scrupulous.
Fucking scrupulous.
Alright. I think I'm just like Scrappy Doo, you know, from the Scooby Doo movies.
It is
Shit.
Scrappy Doo. It means diligent, thorough, and extremely attentive to details.
Boo. Boring definition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, before we let you go, Andy, when are you coming back to town?
Probably not till July.
Christmas?
July.
July
It's not
4th.
very scrupulous of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
It's kind of surreptitious of you.
Yeah,
but
it's
not very
pretty surreptitious.
But I'll definitely be coming back in August, I believe, for a weekend as well. For
That
a
will
long,
be
long
rambunctious.
weekend.
surreptitiously
And then-
scrupulous.
When he comes in August, it'll be rambunctious and then surreptitious when he leaves.
Yeah,
Scrupulous.
And then it'll
Don't
be
forget to bring
advantageous
the-
when I come back for a Packer game as well.
Oh, don't forget to bring the syrup with you.
I got
Scissor,
syrup.
I
You don't
won't.
have to
Scissor.
bring. I got it.
Johnny Jolly's got plenty of scissor.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I have real maple syrup. I could find lean.
Lean. Instead, you know how they put a Jolly Rancher in with the
Oh,
Sprite? Just
yeah.
put
Trust
lean
me,
and then real maple syrup.
Listen to the
Jeez.
wind blow.
I've been talking with somebody. I might come back for the Packers-Panthers game.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Like that first weekend of November or whatever.
I'm calling it right now. Panthers are going to be above average team. Bryce Young's going to ball out this year.
All right.
I hope he does. I like him.
Yeah.
And Andy's going to have to shave his head bald. What do we do? What was our bet?
No, you're just loser has to shotgun
Shotgunning
2
Four
beers and
Locos.
that's all.
Loser has to send a dick pic to Jen Sturger.
We have her number.
We can find it.
She ain't bad about it.
Yeah. It'll probably be. She'll be like, "Oh, it's better than Favre's at least."
Yeah. Maybe. Well, maybe. I don't know.
It's a lot shorter of a black block. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get
Hell of
outta
a
here.
episode, everybody.
Yeah, and the sailors say Andy. Hey! Love you, buddy. Have a fantastic
Love you, fellas.
dreams. I'll see
Thank
you.
you.
I'll see you in my sleep tonight.
Love you, Andy.
Have a good weekend.
I see you first, bud.
Rest in peace, buddy.
Hey, Pacers in 6, baby.
I'll see you guys. Peace.
He's like, "Fuck that."
Later, buddy.
Later, man. Oh shit.
I remember Paul said that to me one time after we got done smoking a bunch of weed and I was about to drive home. He just goes, "Rest in peace, buddy." I was like, "Dude, you can't do that.
No.
I'm high as shit and I'm driving."
You guys want to see how much I'm getting bitched at right now?
Nope.
Listen to the bitch blow.
Are you joking? Talk more about you sending dick pics. Keep going. I said, what?
Got him.
Well, I talk about it like it was yesterday. You're telling me if I pulled this, you'd be okay? That's so disrespectful. And I said, what?
Got him.
I'm literally watching
Oh no.
you really want to act stupid.
Oh
I said, what?
no.
What?
Oh, no.
What?
Oh,
What?
She said, watch your podcast and ask me again. I
You're
said,
talking
what?
Favre.
I just kept saying, what? What?
What? What?
We're talking Favre.
Talking fire. We're talking Jen Sturge. Anyways, boys. It's about that time.
When was the last time I sent a dick? I need to send a dick pic.
I need to send a dick pic.
I was gonna say to my wife sooner rather than later. She gets a little annoyed when I don't send her dick pics
That's fair.
often enough.
That's fair.
I'm going right on the couch. You're such a great.
All right. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, huh?
Episode
Play the tune, Kyle. Play the tune.
Play us out of here, brother. Play us out of here.
Play the tune, bud.
Give me a thing.
I got you one.
Please.
It's on the.
Where's the dungle?
It was on your lap. Oh, no, it's right there.
Where's the dungle?
Man, what an episode,
Dingle dong.
fellas. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with
Hell
us.
yeah.
Thank you for
Thanks,
all the
everybody.
Twitch viewers. We appreciate it.
Oh.
Yep. It was a good episode. Fun times. Jokes all around. A lot of jokes.
Jokes.
A lot of jokes. This is a comedy podcast.
Smoke a cig. Go smoke a cig. You deserve a cig. Siggies all around.
Siggies all around.
Siggies
after
all
the
around.
show.
Good to be back, boys.
Smokes and brews after the show.
Let's go. Thank you for tuning in. I know your time is
Oh, shit.
thousands of other podcasts
Camel
that
Crush
you
Crew.
could've settled
Oof.
for, but now you're just vibing with two goofy trophy dudes from Wisconsin who like to discuss their problems and figure out ways to solve them. Challenge their listeners to get up out of their comfort zone. Try some shit they ain't done before. This is hold us accountable. Yeah, this is hold us accountable. This is hold us accountable. This is hold us accountable. Hold us accountable.